I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich. Hi everyone, welcome to another stream. We're back for part 2. Let me just move my little sample here of whiskey to have for the stream to one side. Yes, hello everyone. Joining me to go through this, she knows nothing, by the way. She hasn't actually seen this yet. Is Leona. Say hi, Leona.
Hi.
Marvellous. How are you?
Yeah. I
Excellent.
was okay. Let's see how far it goes.
Brilliant. Hello to everyone that joins. Mothman Muses, Shrimp Fried My Rice, Victoria, Chibi, Very Anonymous, Arena, Livia, Cat, Beethoven, Misty, that is, Riven, Faye, am I missing anyone else? Hi, Bri again. Once more to the breach, indeed, I agree with that, actually. Hi, Chav. Hello, Moonface Pondu. Pondu. Hope you're well. Hope everyone that joins is having a great day. We aren't going to dilly-dally or dither a little bit here. We're going to go straight in to it because, as some of you have mentioned to me on Twitch, she did a very short 11-minute stream driving in Syria, because that's what we all want to see, by the way. I want to see Syria. That's exactly what I want to see, especially with her limited internet and her limited power access. All right. But since Leona's very new to this you haven't watched this yet, have you?
Excuse me, I had to sneeze. No, I seen a couple of things on Twitter, but I actually have no idea what's going on, how she got over there, what exactly is happening. So I am fresh as fallen snow.
So for anyone to get to Syria, there's actually only one route. It's a route I knew about because of Shamima Begum. You have to go to Turkey.
Right.
You then go from there to Lebanon, from there to Syria. Now, for some, back when Shamima did it, she went to Raqqa and married a ISIS Netherlands, Holland or Netherlands guy. Hi, Penguin? Is that you, MJ?
Hi.
I think that is. Hi.
I think we had a couple of MJs, so
that might be. Oh, it's the profile picture looked familiar. I might be wrong. Sorry if I've got the wrong person. I do apologise. I'm just going to call you Penguin now. Hello, everyone that joined. Sorry for not saying hello to you explicitly, but there's a shitload. But yeah, she had a 12 hour essentially layover in Turkey, then go to Lebanon, Beirut, and then go from there to cross the border after apparently running. Yeah, no joke. Hello, Lulu. And
hey, Lulu.
Going from there. Hello, Talita. Hello, Mora. Hello, Life is Music Gamer. And Sarah Severus Riddle. Good name. Duazik. Cat. I think I've missed everyone else. I'm sorry. There's a lot of you
hello,
already.
you lovely people. Yeah. How about that?
That works. I just feel it very impolite not to say hello to everyone.
No, I agree, and I normally like to as
Dutch,
well. But
Arena.
yeah, I don't think we can do it today.
It is Penguin. I plead the fifth.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Penguin.
Arena, thank you for the correction. I couldn't remember the word. I really couldn't. My brain went, no. So basically, she did that. Rather than hanging out in Istanbul, which was expensive, by the way, she could have stayed in decent. She could have stayed somewhere cheaper, but it was expensive. Even by standards of hotels here, it was expensive. So she went to a hotel to have a shower, and I was like, but yeah, by the time you get to Syria, where there's no showers, you're going to hum. And she's already sweating through her hijab here, by the way. So this is hilarious. Hi, Julie Bean. Hello, Robert. Hello, Xylee or Aki, I believe.
Aki, yeah,
everyone's doing marvelously. Let's dive in, shall we? I'm going to full screen this crap and go from there.
It's so funny because, well, not funny, but it's interesting because you'll exchange, like
people saying what? Oh my god, what?
Babe, you want to show them the oh no, maybe not, the Syrian money? Yeah, they do on vlogs.
No.
I want to show them the stack.
I've seen Vietnamese dong, because the money's worth. You get a lot more money for what US dollar or pound is. It's because the inflation, basically, right? This is not a flex to say, look how much money I've got. No, no, no. You may have a lot of money by their standards. That doesn't make you better, because you've got to pay a shitload to get what you need. Hi, Schmeckle, and yes, she does. She will be soon.
Hey,
And hi,
Schmeckle.
Nasia. Hello, Middle of Nowhere. Kiki, King in Yellow, or Constantine Valdor. Hope you're all having a good day.
Show them like what
Hi,
$10
Juniper.
looks
You-
like.
Hi.
And like a stack
Hey,
of Syrian money.
Juniper.
How much is 10
Smash the like, by the way, Juniper. You should be ashamed of yourself.
US dollars in Syrian
Pretty
pounds?
please do it
Depends on
now.
the rate every day.
So,
But it's around 10,000 Syrian pounds.
This apartment is millions in Syrian pounds. I can't transfer money to
God, not the
Salah, so
giggle.
no, I didn't.
you sure you can't transfer money to Salah? Or is it that Salah still has access to your money because you didn't transfer it back?
Very well
No,
planned.
let's say million.
Yeah, there's nothing. I think I would have to travel to like not even Beirut to get
You'd have to go to Turkey, from what I've heard. You're welcome.
to access an ATM with my money. Probably Turkey or somewhere like that.
Yeah, it is Turkey. People looked. Why have I got an ad on my own stream? Sod off.
Jordan?
Hi, Aaron Wen.
I don't know.
Hi.
Hey guys, I need to go to the bank. I'm
Kathleen,
gonna go to
hi.
Jordan. I'll be back in a day.
Hello,
Oh, so
Bubbly.
that's Syria. United people are
No
scared.
near, no near.
Thank you. Yeah, bye, Celine. Hello.
She could be. She could.
Hey,
live,
Random.
Because in hi, random web abuser. She could. She could have a really good life in Syria. Yeah, but not as a woman.
I have my medications. I have enough.
Not for long.
I don't have a driver's license, but Salah drives.
You don't have a
Hang on a
driver's.
second.
Go on.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I was going to say she mentioned her medications. Was that the whole point of Canada? That this was the plan all along? She just went to Canada long enough to stock up on meds and things like that?
Well, apparently, according to Mo Translates, Chantal was not invited to come to Syria, so she just went to Syria.
Oh.
She was not invited. Hi,
Oh.
Jane. Hi, Sking Tacoma, Livia, Andy the Great. Hello, Kersen, Aaron Wen as well, of course, Kimberly. Marvelously today. We are, yes, back for those who are joining for the Promised Part 2. We have an hour to go through, and we have an additional 11 minutes worth, and I've sped this up 1.5, by the way, because I want to get through this, and I want to look at her absolute crash of a stream. German.
Yeah.
Show us
Hello,
Syria?
Xavier.
Yes, I'll do vlogs.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Not here, Mary. No. Like.
Yeah, there's no point showing us, the place where you're going to be stinking it up like there's no tomorrow.
Too early meant for one another. Thank you, teardrop.
These are about maybe 35 USD.
This is 35 USD. So if you want to buy something for 35
you
USD,
stupid.
here you
Oh,
go.
wait.
They like stores usually
Of course you are.
Hang on.
have a money counter. Like
That's not okay. If they're having to use a money counter, right, it tells you their currency is fucked because they think value comes from having the amount of paper. Like, that's not value. One of the most valuable currencies on the planet is the US dollar. People don't like hearing that, but it's verifiably true. It's why people go to great lengths to try and counterfeit it, right? Juniper, thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. And I wouldn't hold my breath either, because while it would be a very short holding, it's still a risk for all of us. Thank you so much. Obviously. Go on.
No, I'm just shaking my head at this because I'm like, you're flashing bills on a camera, and like you said, she thinks this is a flex. It's something to show off when she just looks insanely stupid.
But I'm sure that money will buy her lots of things, yeah? But they don't have fast food, so she's got to have proper meals. She's got to have a lot of it as well. Syria doesn't have the resources for that. They don't have the same kind of obesity levels. And there was contradicting information last night from people. I can't imagine it is that high anyway, unless you're very wealthy and in power. Zimbabwe inflation. Vietnam has an inflation thing as well. I saw a Top Gear episode years ago when they did a challenge in Vietnam. £1,500 was so much money. It was ridiculous. But the stacks of money it came with, I was just like, this is where you're assigning your... there's another word for it. You're assigning value to the quantity of notes as opposed to the monetary value it should possess. Can we un-British the accent a little? We can try.
Who said that?
Schmeckle did. Alex, thank you so much
Oh.
for the super chat. Many bill is flex. Yes, indeed. It's very rice gum, isn't it? I would Schmeckle, but sadly, no. It's called starving. It is indeed called something, but she thinks by not getting access to diabetes medication, this means she's going to lose weight. Not with her diabetes. It means you're going to shock and you'll black out. But all right. Hi, Foxy Monkey Pie, and hello, it's Morley. I haven't said hello to you as well. Uncle Patrick, hope you're well. Wait, I don't have an Uncle Patrick. Her differently sized eyes bother me. They bother everyone.
Yes.
She's not doing so great these days. Crochet with Ashmi, hope you're well. Yeah, I've heard about it. 13,000 Syrian pounds. That's quite, that sounds like a lot, and I'm sure it goes far, but Chantal doesn't have access to her money, so what does it really mean? Oh, it means Salah has money. Okay. I would put money on her bringing cash with her and converting that cash into notes for, is my sister Fireman's carrying her daughter? Okay.
Are you serious?
She's carrying a fireman carrying her daughter to bed. Yeah. Fair enough. I think she brought cash with her, like $1,000, and that's what she's got.
Yeah.
But without access to her medication, she's going to struggle a little bit. I have 2 dogs fidgeting here.
That's Hey, Infinity. It's 5:35. Is it the same time
Logan, Vine,
as
and
Kuwait
everyone
here?
else.
I think 1 hour ahead.
Everyone.
That's very friggin'. What does it look like? What's on the money? Is that an
Doesn't matter.
olive tree? Olive trees. I'm just excited to, honestly. I want to explore, like, Syria's the oldest.
Yeah, the same time.
Oh, same time? Same time as Turkey as well. The oldest inhabited city in the world, I think, is Damascus.
Don't care.
The oldest inhabited city in the world.
Don't care.
So
Means fuck all.
it's going to be very, very interesting.
Not for you, because you don't give a shit.
Health needs to
Not for me either, because I actually couldn't care less what the oldest city or inhabited city on the planet is. You know why? Because the world didn't begin before 1986. Get wrecked, everyone.
priority. Yeah, it is cats and tea. I think being away from comforts that were enabling me to be unhealthy.
Andy the Great, thank you so much for the super chat. Please do not un-British the accent. You damn right. You tell that Schmeckle. That evil streamer Schmeckle. Yes, I remember you, Schmeckle. Don't think I've forgotten you.
Like just laying in the AC all day.
What's called in English? Ancient?
Ancient.
Yeah, ancient.
He gonna
antique.
suffer.
There's ancient ruins all over. Yeah, very cool.
I'm surprised those ruins still. Actually, hang on. Considering
No, what are you gonna?
you're in Syria, are you sure they're ancient ruins and not just the rubble and consequence of ISIS existing? Because that could be recent. Honestly, I'm not going to carbon date rubble. All right.
Yeah.
Syria is massive areas of rubble. Don't try me. And obviously prison camps, because that's what you want as a punishment, to exist in a tent city. It's so progressive. Jamaican accent. I can do that. Less of Tubby and more background check. I can smell the lady's breath with every word she says. You could, but that might not get me as many views.
No.
I think that was aimed at you, by the way, Leona. You're the background chick, apparently.
Oh, I'm the background chick? Okay.
So, yeah. Oh, shucks.
Well, I've been called worse.
Oh, shame.
Very, very old vessels.
Yeah.
Huge ones.
Hey, Dad.
I wonder with her eye, the one bigger than the other, is it a face deformity at her age now, or is it filter fail? Because when
I think she had a very small episode of Bell's palsy.
Yeah, I could believe that. I also think because of the filters, it doesn't know how to react to it. It really doesn't know how to handle the what you say might be Bell's palsy. And I do think you have a point there. She has had so many issues. Unlike Amber, Chantal doesn't tell us too many of them at the same time, whereas Amber reels them off like a Rolodex. Oh, she had a stroke.
Yeah.
Is that what we call? Was that from doing a line, or was it? I'm just saying. And it might have been the wrong kind. It might be a line of soap. Could be a line of milk and magnesia.
Alright,
Could be a line of super glue. Who knows these days?
I lean more toward the Bell's palsy because that just affects the side of your face, while a stroke affects a whole bunch of other stuff. Though it could be very, 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 very mild.
Maybe. Okay.
Mm.
That's a drunkle's eye.
Dad,
Don't
wife, you
do
just cleaned a
drunkle
folder.
dirty
Thank
like
you.
that.
Can I speak out of
Oh!
it? Shway.
Hi, Rebel Storm Smash like.
Yeah.
Pretty please.
No AC, I'll be slim in no time. Yep.
No, you won't, but you will damn well stink. There are guys that go to the gym and they may go 1 or 2 days without showering, and you can tell. But they're ripped. They think that they look good, but they smell bad. And I'm like, aesthetics over practicality, please. You look bad, right? You're going to smell even worse. Now, I said you'll smell like a gone-off, really cheap Cornish pasty and a rotten, food poisoning riddled, disease infested clam chowder. You're welcome.
How visual you get when you do that.
That's right. You eat clam chowder, don't you?
Yeah, that's no, actually, I don't.
Haha! Then you're fine.
It's a hike.
I agree,
You can just
Alex.
walk into the car and up and down stairs and...
I don't, Yempy. I just tell the staff and say, yo, that guy hums. If you don't have a word, I'm going to say something. They
And
wear
you will.
headphones and they act like they're all big tough, and I'm like, bitch, shut up. You come in here and you chest press like 50 pounds. I start at 140. Fuck off. All right. Nastia, thank you so much for a super chat. Another great day with Marmotta. Listen to you while reading a book. I'm glad I'm good at white noise in the background. Yes, I'm genuinely honoured, and I hope the book is a good one.
And very sweet of you.
A used dish sponge. So, Megan, what's your RDL baseline? RDL? Oh, God. What's RDL? Oh, it's a workout thing, and I don't remember. I don't know what...
That's a you thing.
It might be rear delt. I actually don't know what that is. I'm sorry, King of Yellow. I don't know acronyms.
Yeah, there's no lift here. And I wouldn't take it anyways.
Yeah, mostly in the buildings, there's no elevator.
Andy, I do what I can to make
yes,
it
I will get money. I will still get my money from YouTube, and it'll be deposited in my account, but I just can't access the money.
Well, then you're screwed. But then, saying that, last month she wasn't here much, right? But then she did return, and she did quite well from that first stream, especially because I thought, she's turning everything around. Yeah, I thought maybe she'd go back to Canada, accept defeat, learn from this, and move on. Yeah. Turns out, no. No, she left after 2 weeks of somehow getting a flat.
Until I'm in Canada, so rich bees.
Yeah.
Don't eat while watching Meg.
Seriously,
Lulu,
I was like, oh
good
no.
advice.
Maybe that will change. Maybe soon they'll put in ATMs and stuff like that. But
Very good advice, Lulu, darling.
They're not putting in ATMs anytime soon, bitch. You get 1 hour of electricity every 5 hours. Don't try me.
I mean, the way things are very,
What did you say? I would perish without AC. What would perish?
die.
Oh.
Yeah, apartments here are like $200-300 US a month, so the way of life is really affordable.
That's not a flex. It really isn't. You're in Syria. You can try so hard to paint this any other way. Oh, but it's cheap. Yeah, so it's buying a holiday home in Bulgaria. It doesn't mean I want to go and buy one, though. Honestly, before the economic crash, people were buying up holiday homes in Spain for the same reason. It's not a flex. It really isn't. You're in a position where you have no rights. If you had to, you wouldn't be able to work. If it wasn't for YouTube, you'd be screwed. But then, with the money, you can't access it. So what are you going to do? You're going to go onto a banking app and transfer it to somebody? What? There is no option here. Unless you brought cash with you, you are a burden. And I do think she brought cash. I think she brought US dollar because that would be the easiest one to convert. She does the ads in her video, the new one that just came out, for cameos. Where are you going to cash this money when you get it? Because there's no access to it. Salah's not going to drive you to Turkey or through Beirut because he won't be able to go through there anyway.
I don't know. It kind of gives me the impression that this is temporary, that they're not staying in Syria very long.
Part of me thought that she'd try and go back to like Kuwait, but she was kicked out of Kuwait, so I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I think the best option for her would have been Thailand. She had mentioned earlier in this one, Mongolia. But I don't know whether a Salah could go to Mongolia. or whether he'd want to go to Mongolia. What's the point?
I think I've seen Malaysia thrown around as well as a choice, possibly.
Oh, I thought it was Malaysia. Sorry, I was in Mongolia. Malaysia, my mistake. Wrong M. Thank you.
It's all right,
That's
it's
my
fine.
fault. Someone's going to correct me in the chat. They did a border hop today, apparently. Which one? If they went to Lebanon, it's not a flex. Let's see. Jonka, hope you're well. Hi, Monica as well. Hope you're well. Hello,
Hi.
Brunette. Hope big back Pondu. Hope everyone's having a marvelous day today. Thank you for joining us.
You know, Syrian bees are queen. Yeah,
That's not a flex since you
No,
know
it's not.
food.
Carolina. No, I can't. I can't access any of my money.
No, Julia Syrian also.
Julia Syrian.
Fixing his house. That's important because that means that there's no way he's going to commit to this and let her be an absolute burden to him there. There's no way. Although I would say if she does stay and does lose weight, there's a possibility she'll leave and think, oh, I can just beeze it up again and go put on another 200 pounds.
She has her own passport.
You can only go for 30 days. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
don't worry about that. Yeah.
I reckon they will go to Malaysia. I think they will, but only for 30 days.
Yeah.
But again, it's that
Which I
visa hop
do.
thing again, isn't it? Visa hop every time.
Well, yeah, because I do. The only thing I have seen on Twitter is someone saying she has to travel every 15 days, but then somebody else said there's no way she actually has a visa.
Yeah, I don't. So she argued the marriage certificate meant she had a right to stay. Thing is, no one believes the marriage is legit anyway. So I think she's crossed illegally, and because she's not showing where she's living for as long as she does, I think she's safe. The problem is when people find out she's there illegally, she's beyond screwed. Syrian justice is not the same. She will be in a camp, a prison camp, and she will suffer.
I can get home if I need to, but I'm with my family. I'm home. You know.
How the hell are you going?
You're not with your family
she
because
said
your
she
family. Go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, she says that she's safe. No, you're not. She can't walk out by herself in this place, really.
Also, guys on street corners holding guns. That's not safe.
Uh-huh.
They're not there to keep you
Yeah.
safe. They're there because they're for freedom, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're in one of the most
But-
dangerous countries in the world.
Mm-hmm. This is beyond a level of delusion I even thought she was capable of.
Shit. Sorry, I knocked the phone over.
Oh, do you have your drink?
I do, but I knocked my phone into the keyboard, so I've gone back in time. What is it? Oh, I don't know how far I was.
Oh,
since I
no.
found out. Wait a sec. I'll skip ahead slightly. It's
Okay.
fine. Just a little moment situation type deal.
Mm.
Carry on.
The king in yellow, I don't think it's quote unquote balls, fupa balls, or anything like that. I think it's utter and complete arrogance and stupidity.
I agree. Hi, Fluffy. Hello, everyone that joins.
Hi, Fluffy.
Don't forget to smash the like. We have a poll. If you want to
Mhm.
vote on it, please do. I did hermit. I did use a swear word. I'm quite the rebel.
Hey, Hermit.
Yes. Yeah. Do vote on it and smash the like if you enjoy this. If not, obviously downvote. I don't really care. Is this the series finale? It will be if she stays too long. Secret Squirrel in another live chat. Someone said the nearest ATM is in Jordan and the maximum withdrawal was 20.
Oh, jeez. Oh, hey, Secret Squirrel. You get a like for that.
How's she? That's not even a rent, but all right. Well, this
Yeah,
is
but
this
no,
is
it's
season
fine.
3, really, isn't it? 'Cause season 1 and 2 was Q8. Halfway through season 2, she got cancelled and then renewed, but renewed in Syria. All right then, fair enough. You do you, boo.
Mhm.
Halfway to our goal, by the way, guys. Being cheeky, I know.
Oh, that's right. Please help
The
us
fan in
in
the background is fucking loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can film outside.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend
Really?
it.
We're allowed to
I
film
wouldn't
everything.
either.
Don't start a swear jar. Just donate money to me instead.
Saying impulsive, she's impulsive and tells you all the time.
Get that curfew.
Honestly, to me, this is more exciting of a life than just sitting in an apartment alone.
Chantal, here's why you're alone. Because of
Pause
you.
game. Yes.
That's her sniffing her farts. You are alone because of the choices you made. You are alone even here with Salah because he has to go and do stuff. You are alone because you don't have the ability to experience life with people. You just need something there that is present. You had it there in Canada. If we live on our own, we live on our own. You want to make a better life, you make a better life. The problem you've got is everything you've ever done since Crunk, since the and this is gonna be really callous, but I'm right. Ever since you had that hysterectomy, you went right off the deep end. You went off the deep end then because you knew you weren't going to get the one thing you wanted, but you didn't even know how to have that in the first place because you never wanted it. You just wanted something down the background, not something to care for. You don't have the capacity for it, which is why the polls about whether or not you know how to experience love, because you don't. And that's why you think going to Syria is interesting. Bitch, the only thing interesting about you is when you were snorting coke with Nada. That was the only thing interesting about you. Because you did so much. If you... Oh, MJ, thank you for the pittance you presented. No, okay, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I would heart it, but there's a heart in the way and I can't actually do it yet. I'll get there, don't worry. I'll take your... I'll take your pathetic... Okay, thank you so much. Very kind. There it is, I can like it now. Yeah.
You have time to watch. Okay,
Since
sorry.
Biggie, all downhill.
No.
Agreed.
No, all these years that we've been watching her stuff and covering her and whatnot, I think when it comes to the kids part of it and the hysterectomy and all that, I honestly think with her, if she'd had kids, yeah, they would have been something she wants others to love her. She doesn't have the capacity to love others, but she has to have. Yeah, she wants to be surrounded by people who dote on her, take care of her, love her. And children was a perfect way to have something that she would have thought was unconditional love.
Yeah, a foil.
Because children have to depend on you. Yeah.
The thing is, I think you're right. She wants to be surrounded by it, but she was in Canada, but she wanted to, at her age, she wanted that midlife crisis of, why am I not married? Why don't I have the ideal life? So she wanted the husband. So last night, the husband. You're very much an illegal immigrant in Syria. It's hilarious. Let's carry on. We've got like an hour left anyway.
I know, right?
Self-medicating, pigging out.
So nothing different then, because you'll be doing plenty of that when you go and scrounge medication from somewhere. Hi, Shelley.
Hi, Shelley.
Study etiquette, courtesy, yeah, for sure. Do I like falafel? I love falafel, carefree. Can you show us the military? Probably, because honestly, I see a lot of vlogs with showing them, yeah. They just stand at there's like the road and then there's...
Thank you, Alex, for the super chat. One, Terry, attack or boom. She's definitely going to attack. Boom, sorry, and then flee. But the attack boom will be to a microphone to a, hey, there's... The boom will be when she blows the toilet up, and the flee will be, well, yes. Because Syria's going to worry another WMD's been let go there. Yeah.
There's like tires in the road separating, and then there's like these little stands, and then they have like guns, and they just make sure everything's okay.
That's not okay. Chantal, you live in Canada. That's where you live. By comparison, a utopia of safety for women, children, men, those who fall within LGBT and any other letter. You know, individuality is respected. By comparison, you had freedom and you have willingly forfeited it because you are so desperate to be the one thing you can't be.
You know, people before, they couldn't use the
internet.
She even looks annoyed when he speaks.
Oh yeah, because she doesn't want anyone to say anything untoward or steal her thunder.
After lifting the sanctions.
Oh, the sanctions, yeah.
Yeah, so now the banks will start to...
Yeah.
Look at her, she's like, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Yeah,
because you can see it, can't you, in her face? That's her shut up, shut up, shut up face.
She wants to be an authoritative figure, a font of information and philosophy. She wants to seem, and I saw what you said, Schmeckle, screw you, I'm not Cog yet. Julie Bean, thanks for the donation. Watching her on that drive made me uneasy. We'll get there soon. In fact, they both laugh about the missiles is sick. Chantal needs to understand this isn't the flex she thinks it is. I couldn't agree more, by the way. I couldn't agree more. You know, it's just, that is absolutely correct. Let's see. Oh yeah, she wants to be all this. So it's her show. Thing is, her show is trash, isn't it? I mean, I'll happily have people here with me. David joins me for Not Worth a Cork. You join me here as well. David doesn't join me. He doesn't know what to do. And I'm not bothered when you speak over or you want to say something. It's just that actually helps because you have a view and it needs to be heard. And Chantal can't do that. She can't deal with it. And I think that's the worst part about her in the situation she's in, because I don't think she... And Kelly, you should be ashamed of yourself now. Bloody well smash the like, you fascist. And Maryam, I
You
agree.
better.
79 likes and 272 people here. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh,
How dare you, meds?
oh,
Continuing.
come on, people, do better.
Oh, and of
Please.
course for German, Scheiße.
The U.S. has lifted sanctions exactly now that ceiling in Syria. And guess what?
fake
We
laugh.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 couches.
Having, doesn't it, just out of curiosity, because I don't know if that's a thing. In
Do
my
it.
sister's
Mhm.
house, they only have in the house they have one couch and
Uh-huh.
one armchair. Is having more
Uh-huh.
couches a flex? Oh, and yay me. Thank you for the super chat. If she would have had a child, it would have been Munchausen by proxy and stuff. I
Yeah.
agree. I
I
couldn't
agree.
agree more with you on that. And Andy, thank you for the gifted memberships. That's incredibly generous of you.
Oh my
everyone's
gosh, everybody being so sweet today.
They were yesterday as well. I feel like
Oh, I missed it.
I've not done enough to abuse them yet. So give it time.
I know.
One day
I
they'll
know.
all
Give it
one
time.
day
Give
some
it
of them
time.
some of them will one day make channels on me, and they'll be my own haters of the Omegon
finally.
world.
Oh my. Then you really have made it.
Yeah, but they'll just go through for information, and I'll be fucked. But no, I think
they don't have enough money.
what were we talking
so.
about just before that? For the generosity.
The couches. Okay,
Yeah,
the couches
right.
thing, my understanding, Middle Eastern culture, I think it's a thing.
Yeah. So I remember that from
communal
the
area,
I remember
you
that
know?
from the campsites they went to. Remember those? Loads of couches and some
Oh,
of those
yeah,
tents. And
uh-huh.
some of them look nice. I remember that because I remember we both said the tent. I mean, it's a weird thing to flex about, but actually they didn't look too bad. I'm not as bothered. I don't really sit on couches. I have a couch in here. It's like 1 2-seater. Or my dad's here. Hi, Dad, if you're listening. A 1-seater.
Hey, Dad.
Not because he's fat. he just takes up both seats basically, and his dog, you know. But I don't really use it because I don't really use couches. It's just
Yeah.
not for me. I don't. It's like in some cultures, having lots of gold in India is considered a status symbol, right? It's why that guy had that meme shirt made entirely of gold, right? Do you see that Omegon flop it? Hang on, wait. I've missed it. I don't know where the comment's gone.
Do you see that Omegon flopping his flippers about like he owns the place?
Miss B, honestly, you'll all learn it. Monica, she doesn't understand the mess she got herself into. Thank you so much for the super chat, and I couldn't agree more. Well,
that's very sweet of
that
you.
goal was hit fast. Do I need to make it? I'll make another one
Ooh.
soon because I'm going to be a cheeky bastard. Not yet though. We'll do it in a bit.
We've got to figure out something to do for the goals for her since you do the buzz balls for Amber.
Yeah, I will say that the goal for this was moist. So there was that for that. But don't worry, we'll do another one soon if opportunity presents itself. Thank you so much to everyone that's super chatted and channel memberships as well and liked the stream. It means the world to me. It really does. Right, let's carry on. Fake laugh.
We have 7 couches.
How many of them will she burn a hole through with her farts? You're right, all of them.
Someone make a troll account 7 couches. Yeah. Oh, it's a really nice kitchen.
Penguin, you have too many cats.
The counters, Julia loves
Yes,
them
you
so much 'cause
do.
they're high up. Yeah.
Cat hoarder.
But I don't know about like cooking in that. It's gonna be hot if I cook. You know. Yeah, Mary.
Niced is happening. Wait, who's being niced? MP? Delicious. Oh, Alex, thank you for the super chat. The couches are probably dragged in from outside. Xylee, we have 6 couches, but I have 6 siblings with kids. That makes sense. And Cat, no M word.
You're right? No, I know there's no embassy. Our adventures are not over.
Yeah, you're screwed with the lack of embassy. And by the way, it's not surprising that Canadian... Oh, she's honestly deluded enough to think she could fall in poop and come out smelling like roses regardless of the mess. Well, since she doesn't have a bidet, she doesn't have to worry about falling in poop. It's going to be clamping, clumping, lumping, stuck to the dingleberries in her crack. Thank you for the super chat. Are you still here, Leona?
I'm here. I'm trying to get that visual out of my head.
I really am good at metaphor, aren't I? Descriptiveness. It's a
You
gift.
suck.
I don't suck on that, though.
Inshallah.
You suck, though.
She said, inshallah, we should allow that.
I'm telling you, God was with me the whole way because, honestly...
Miss B, she is terrified. She's acting like she isn't, but when the
Mhm.
when the going gets tough and she sees one of those actual missiles land somewhere near, she is going to dog nearby. She is going to run like there's no tomorrow because it's Chantal. Of
Yeah.
course she is. She is a coward through and through. She's doing this to stick it to us
Mhm.
and to the haters. But really,
Mhm.
she's only doing it because she desperately wants to pretend that she has what she doesn't deserve. Some people, and it's going to sound really callous, but so the term incel gets thrown around a lot, and it's used as a pejorative. Okay, to me, the word incel is There's two versions for me. There are many others, I'm
Mhm.
sure, but to me, there are two types. There are those who think themselves entitled, and those that accept their lot in life. Those that
Mhm.
accept they're just not going to have someone, crack on and don't talk about it. Then there are those that
Mhm.
believe themselves entitled, and they're the angry ones, they're the ones that get talked about. Chantal's an incel, and she's also the entitled one. I really do think she is. She thinks she deserves things cause.
Mhm.
And I think she's an incel. I don't care what anyone says. I think she's an entitled incel, not the ones that accept that they're just not, they don't deserve love. And she doesn't deserve love.
Mhm.
She's never earned it. She just thinks by having something there, that's good enough. It's a bit
Yeah.
tragic,
Hey,
really.
Tessa.
What up,
Yeah.
Tessa?
Yeah. If
Hello,
she
hello,
wasn't
Gall,
such a
please
piece
as
of
well.
crap, it'd be sad.
True. Hello, Rachel Elizabeth. I agree with you about that. Sorry, I just want to say hello to someone else as
Okay.
well.
Sorry.
Goral, please,
Mhm.
please say it again. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, I just said I can't even remember what I said now.
Perfect. We'll carry on.
You're rubbing off on me.
Uh,
Not live.
like,
Hey, sorry.
I have a vlog I have to edit. I basically had 12 hours in Turkey, right?
Yeah, it was an 8-minute video. I responded to it earlier. It was 9 minutes, but I took a minute out for your intro and your cameo plug and your merch begs. Fam. And by the way, it was a shitty hotel. I don't care about hotel rooms. I would have been more interested if she actually stayed in one of the pods she refused to stay in because claustrophobia.
Mhm.
Those pods, like the Japan ones, but slightly bigger, and some of the smaller ones, they
Yeah.
looked amazing. I'd stick in one of those.
By the time I got done, my
And Xylee, there's nothing wrong with being incel or femcel. I don't care. I'm just going to call it incel because she's involuntarily celibate.
Yeah.
But I think it's because, and this is a harsh thing to say, but you are a very unlovable person. Your behavior is what defines you. If you cannot show compassion when it's needed and you can't be a good person overall, you're constantly poisonous, then you don't deserve love. And there are many different types of love. I put them in today's video. There are Latin words for these. She doesn't deserve any of them, really.
flight, my toe, my feet, I was tired. Couldn't sleep on the plane with no CPAP. That's not true living. Good life. I can make money on YouTube.
What's she
Travel
gonna do when
bloggers
that
do it.
CPAP goes out?
I don't want to say the word on air because it will get me demonetized.
Okay, yeah, we can't say the word.
What was I gonna say? So I think I know why Turkey
She won't be around though. What?
does long layovers because they can make good money. Because I had to get a hotel room in Turkey.
Oh, I know. I heard it. It was like a couple €100 for 11 hours.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
if you were a prostitute, you could have charged and probably cancelled it out.
Because they have a hotel right in the airport when you go to international departures. Like I did a vlog about it, but I was so grateful for that. But it was pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Shut up. Monica, no idea. I assume at this point, though, because his life has been kind of ruined in Kuwait, she is here as an obligation to make up for that. I don't know how, but there you go. Yeah, you can make money on YouTube but have no access. Hi, soft squeaky duck. Hope you're well. Haven't said hello to you already. I might have.
Hey.
Say it again though. Fun colours. Well, I saw the damage to a toe not so long ago, and I will admit, if that spread, that beatus is going to defeat us. Oh, thank you, King in Yellow, for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. Thank you to everyone that's joined and supported, and I'm making a new stream goal now.
Okay, do it. I'm gonna do a PSA while you do that. To everyone who's become members, you can join the Discord. Sometimes it's a little difficult on phones to do it. Sometimes it takes a little while for the link to show up in your connections, but make sure your Discord and YouTube for this YouTube channel you have are connected together and the link should appear in connections. PSA over.
Vertagen! Yes, let's carry on.
Yeah.
Euro for what? 12 hours?
10 hours.
10 hours.
But
Yeah, don't look for the toe, Lulu.
It was on Twitter. You don't need to see it. You're all right. Just think, It was the fourth toe, memory serves.
Mm,
Not the one next to the big, the one next to the small, and it was
mhm.
bruised high hell, pretty badly actually.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi,
Laura.
Starry.
Hello, hi, Starry
Laura,
as well.
hey.
Oh, Nora, thank you
Mhm.
for the super chat. I appreciate that. 1 out of 10
Oh,
already.
that's sweet, Nora.
Smashed it.
No, such nice
And
people
like,
today.
guys, do you want to travel for over a day with no shower in between? Like, I got to plug in my CPAP with, I put the AC to
Shower.
16, turn off the lights.
Yeah, she doesn't have
Sorry.
access to showers here. What color goes well with burnt orange and forest green? Maybe a gold. We do need a metallic color to go between them or around them.
Bronze.
It'd be a good like contrast, and also a good way of bordering the colors.
Mhm.
If I do colors, like 2 prime colors, or a prime and a secondary in that instance, I would have a metallic of some kind around the edge for like an armor piece for the Warhammer stuff.
Mm.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bronze is a good option. Yeah, it depends which kind of bronze though.
Mm. Yeah, true. Depends what kind of gold too, because there are a few different, like antique gold.
Oh, you got
would go
rose gold as
probably
well,
with
haven't
that.
you?
Anyway.
Rose gold's a good
Oh
option.
yeah, but that rose gold wouldn't go with that.
I use
anyway.
I
Anyway.
have rose gold. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shouldn't use the
And
shower.
Hermit, we enjoy you so far. That's not a challenge.
I tolerate you. But yeah, weather's all right, Orla. Yeah, it's been raining all day here. Hi, Ali Nunn. Hope you're
Hello.
well. Deep purple. It's a good option as well for colours. Well, you're getting options. Hi,
True.
Gilly Witchy. You're getting
Mhm.
options here now. It's all good.
Slept for 6 hours, took a shower, watched TV. They give you water.
That's not a flex to be given things that in your country where you've come from anyway. It's, well, accessible. Oh, there's something I get to have that you don't. And I would feel bad for you, but I don't know why you don't enjoy it as much these days. It's called alcohol. A jolly good nectar alcoholic drink. I can't imagine why you don't.
Do you have
like
that
it.
sexting? Where's that sexting? Do
It's
you have that
in
sexting?
it's in the shot glass next to me because I forgot to go to the bar and grab one of my glasses.
I can receive super chats, yeah.
Delicious.
So send me all of them. I'm just joking.
Bring it on!
Gia, even that, it's the
No, Lulu, I don't share. Much like food. Get wrecked, bitch.
electricity grid,
He's
like the
terrible.
whole system is being rebuilt. I saw that the
This is not a flex. Right, it's a one good saying, we'll get Echo Tricky back. Or we'll get water maybe as well. Okay. What about women's rights? When are you going to get those, Chantal? Because there are things, if you are genuinely stuck there, things you can't have. The only advantage you'll have is that if you are stuck in Syria, your money's going to keep going up. But you won't be able to spend a fucking dime. Got to go in American on that because I thought it sounded better.
new president of Syria, or the person in government standing, made a deal with Qatar and some other countries here in the Middle East.
Who's a heathen? I'm drinking whiskey.
A lot of people are investing in rebuilding
Getting
Syria.
right.
So hopefully someday we'll have more stable power. Yes, I'll get the money, Nicole. It's just going to be saved up.
Someday.
So whenever
If you don't like the stream, Lulu, I'm going to take one of those selfies you DM'd me and make it my screensaver on my computer and my phone.
Don't
Laura,
listen to him. He did that already, Lulu.
I apologise if this was mentioned already. Foodie streamed earlier. Oh, we're getting to that. Don't worry. And it lasted 11 minutes 38 seconds. Actually, it's been cut right down. She must have cropped it. I could believe she's cropped it. 11:38. Don't you worry. We're going to try and get to that. And thank you for the super chat. That's very generous of you. Stop worrying about things you don't care about. I try not to, but I can't help it. Is whiskey? Oh, it is indeed.
No goodness.
And the rebuild, it would take years. I think that's the issue. She has willingly gone to a country where she has nothing. And she thinks that somehow this means something. No, it means absolutely sod all because you had everything. The only reason you come here is because you think this is where you belong. It's like, no, you don't belong here. Bam. Nothing wrong with a Chardonnay King in Yellow if you enjoy it. Enjoy yourself.
I remember when she was going, this is going to go into food with her and this whole situation with her being here. I remember the look on her face and the way she behaved with more, I guess, quote unquote, authentic regional cooking dishes when she was in Kuwait. I highly doubt there's a Mickey D's on the corner where she is.
Well, fun fact, there is no takeout anywhere, no fast food in Syria.
What is she going to do? Because we've seen what happens to her when she don't get her fast food.
I can tell you, if she doesn't leave, she's going to be a very angry but submissively angry person. See, she has no physical strength. She has no bullying. She doesn't have that presence. She will just have to accept it, and she'll start to slough off all that fast food obesity that's on her. She's screwed, straight up.
Yeah.
Have access to an ATM, I can have access to my money that way.
Yeah, but you have to go to Jordan or Turkey. Neither are particularly close.
Yeah. So, yeah. And
you're in Damascus. Do you understand geography?
Eventually, if we do move somewhere else, we'll have, I'll have a really nice saving or whatever too.
And yes, Kat, I have listened to it. She was right. And I think I'd mentioned it as well. It's not a quick fix. Right now they're on solar. You get 1 hour every 5 hours. You're screwed.
Look at the
unless you pay for extra, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. So
tons of rice, Jenny. You're quite right, actually.
I'm just so happy to see this man again, babe.
He's not on camera.
Did you see her?
Go on.
No, I was gonna say the rice thing. Can you see her? Remember how miserable she was cooking in Kuwait, and they had air. Imagine here with no AC, no air, nothing but probably a box fan, and her try to cook.
A box fan sat on top of a box of rice that's going mouldy because of bees near her festering anus.
So, now you're just.
I just think this superficial look at the way she talks to the baby and schnus, it's so superficial. I don't understand. I mean, she had all support from us when she came back. So it was rebuild your life and move on, right? Ray, as far as we're aware, it's 15 days if she's actually there. Or she could be there permanently, I guess, but not really. Involuntary Alt F4 existence. She might, but let's not put that on the agenda because I'll get me into trouble. They're not actually on solar. Their apartment. He mentioned getting solar for his house. Well, they would need that, but they'd also need an inverter and a charge controller so they don't overload their network. It's possible. Thank you, by the way, Xylee, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of everyone that's donated today.
I just love you.
Yeah. Nothing reeks of love more than saying, well, no, I can't do baby voice, but that, right?
Oh, I just love you.
Am I a shitty VC with another fucking VTuber? Do I need to fucking yeet you?
Oh, whatever do you mean?
You sound like one of those VTubing spanners. You really do. That is such anus cancer, honestly.
Sala.
I'm so glad you partially cut out.
Love you too.
I think
he sounded so sincere when he said that.
Stressed out. I think he's stressed out because he's worried about me.
I would be too, because in Syria, pork is haram. Yet here you are.
Worried about me coming here.
You did.
And I haven't complained once. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to come to a country where I know what's going on. I'm not going to complain.
Maybe you should, because then at least you know you're definitively safe. Have you even bothered to look up who the leader of Syria is?
She knows nothing.
Seriously.
I know you too, Timpy.
Hello, Snucklers.
Yeah.
Hello, German.
Plain, Uh-oh, there goes the fan.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, poor Salah. All that. That's two at once there. Three. Okay. Corsica, hi Yami. Hope you're well. Sorry for the gross image. Thank you for hate your Yami. I can't help it. Low BMI voice emits free radicals. Thank you, Scuds. And smug in Syria for how long? Well, the fan just went out. So that smugness is about to dissipate. Why is that only saying 3 on my end? I thought the blues counted, didn't they?
They're supposed to. Did you put every color?
I didn't.
They messed you up last time when it did that too.
I didn't change it. Oh, it's gone to teal again. Oh, for fuck's sake, man! No! No! You can go. No, you can. I'm going to remove you and make a new one. I will not have that.
Okay.
It's meant to be all. Don't be a bitch. Sorry about this, guys. Oh no!
Tell it. That's right. You tell it. Did you get
I
it?
had to end it because it started with 30 minutes. I'm so sorry, guys. It went and did a fail. No, it just did a fail. It changed it from 3 hours to 30 minutes and went with teal and it literally I reset it. How are you this stupid? There you go, 3 hours and all colours, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy your lurks, Nichols.
Thanks for being here, Snuckles. Let's continue. Sorry about that, guys. You should have all counted.
Do this thing.
But you get a partial.
Hey, Yummy.
Oh, my dog wants to be on my lap. You have to talk to the chat for a second while I go and
Oh,
get
okay.
a blanket
I-
put on my lap. Hang on.
No, I will cringe him out later with more of the voice just for fun. Don't worry. But this heifer, she, what? I'm like, I thought she at least had 2 brain cells to rub together, but going here shows me she has none whatsoever. Yeah, he's talking to Plumpy.
Foot under the wheel. There you go.
Isn't he adorable when he talks to Wizzy?
There you go, Plumpy.
Oh, no.
Is that the nearest to a baby voice I can do? I guess it is.
Smeckles, I am from Georgia.
Ew!
That is,
Oh.
You stop.
So it is the electric. 24 months, Lisa. I hope
Of course,
you're
I
happy.
can just
Could
get
never do
straight
this.
up
Thank
Southern
you,
if you
Lisa
want me
Rachel.
to, but he can't stand
It's just
it.
gonna be
He's
kind
liable
of
to
like
kick
Kuwait
me
in the
out of
sense
the
that
VC.
we're just gonna live bees, and I'm gonna do vlogs. You know.
Yeah, that's going to work out so well with your limited internet access. I wish you nothing but the absolute worst.
He probably hasn't even adjusted yet. Yeah. You too haven't really adjusted to life here yet. It's probably.
the solar or the partnerships here.
MC works high.
Yeah.
For the electric.
So there is solar on this building.
Yeah, there is.
Huh.
I thought he was getting solar. Okay, never mind.
Pretty neat. So between the government electricity and
I know
the
you
solar,
mean.
it's not bad. It's so much colder than
Shut up.
Kuwait here. It's
Hey,
like Canada
sugar.
weather. It's really nice. So they don't have any Burger King. They don't have any fast food.
No,
That's the look of someone who's
Yeah, you're
like.
stop.
That's the look of someone going. The things I do to stick it to my haters. Bumpy, don't do that here. No.
Yeah, Gilly Witchy.
You're gonna hurt yourself and fall off my legs, okay? Good girl.
Yeah, Yummy, that's me, honey.
There.
Yeah, make sure our Plumpy's okay.
She's alright. She's just chewing
Yes,
on her
the
arm.
state in the U.S.
Right, anyway,
No. They have chips. It's like too hot to eat.
it's not a flex to have chips or crisps as we call them here. Thank you.
I don't have much of an appetite when I'm hot. You know.
The thing is, you're going to be suffering from that, and if you're hot and you have no appetite, well, I guess you will be losing weight. You'll be like Nick Ocado in no time, and then you'll get the surgery, which
I
you won't
know.
get because you're too much of a chicken shit to do anything.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
sauna.
Sauna bees sweat out the toxins. There's fresh fruit stands everywhere. I want some watermelon.
There's not enough watermelon to feed you, though.
Enjoy your misery. Well, that's what you think.
Gilly
Thank you.
Witchy said, "Can we
Good
do
to
a
see you.
poll on how long it'll last? How long she's going to last there?"
How long?
I don't know. She's pretty stubborn.
No, I prefer the one that says how long will she live without putts in, as she calls it.
Oh God.
We had 391 votes. What's that poll? What are we going to call it?
Will she last
Without.
in there?
Well, I did that.
Basically, how long was
I did that
Yeah.
last night. That one.
Oh, did you? Okay.
About can she live without Putzan? As she calls it, and I'm going to spell it exactly that way. There you go. New poll. Enjoy. Go nuts. Vote on
Hey,
it, you
Will.
fascists.
You should all have to watch the beginning. She goes, thanks, Alicia. Fast food funerals. Zach, no fast food. Yes, it might be a matter of time now that the sanctions are lifted that they'll start having a McDonald's here.
I doubt it.
Oh God,
Because McDonald's
she's
would have to willingly want to be there.
Mhm.
They won't want to be in Syria. Nor will many places, because Syria is not worth their time.
Yeah.
They did in Lebanon. I saw this-
Poutine.
Oh, Putzan
Slayman.
is what she and Drusilla. It's how she pronounced poutine. You know, chips, gravy, curds, that thing.
Mhm.
Lines for McDonald's. Attachment issues? I don't know. It's not only about that. It's just, to me, that's not a life. Just sitting in AC in an apartment and eating, you know?
So, since you committed to that for 2.5 years, you did absolutely sod all in Kuwait, and you look down on it, are you really going to try and tell me that wasn't much of a life when you made that life, and then you threw it all away by violating the laws in Kuwait? Dipshit.
Mhm.
And I didn't have a car. I didn't have, like, what am I going to do? There's a whole world out there. And I don't want to be in Cornwall. Even if I do go back to Canada, I'm not living in Cornwall. No.
I said you shouldn't in the first place because it's so small and because you. Oh, yeah. I mean, thank you for the super chat. Mix of Shani OF
Oh!
grey mold.
Oh,
Honestly,
Yummy!
it's
Why?
the kind of mold. It's the kind
Why?
of mold that doesn't belong on cheese. But if you remove the mold and mix it with the cheese, that's kind of what I expect it. She smells like. I
You
can't fit two dogs
suck.
on my
You
lap. I
still
can't fit
suck.
two dogs on my lap. Go on over there.
Oh,
I can't
Sizzle's
fit you on my lap.
chill.
Okay. That's what she did before Q8. Before Q8, she was doing drugs. There's no way of putting it any other
Yeah,
way.
I mean, bottom line, yeah, wheelchairs.
Yeah, she was going through too much. She was called out by Chicken Sushi. Yeah, Baby Carrot Bean. Other one, not the Shani husband. The other one.
Yeah,
He pulled his dick out on the
yeah.
stream basically, and then had the childlike partner of his go, "Oh, hair back slightly. Oh, what is that? Nada, you pulled that out. Oh, virgin."
Stop.
From Dee Dee to Grey, no less.
Oh, there's so much of Canada to explore. Like seriously, I want to explore all of
Do you know why the majority of Canadians live near the border of the US? It's not to break in. It's because it's one of the few places that is inhabitable. Just thought I'd put it out there.
Oh,
It's
yes,
it's a
of course.
massive. It just makes more
But-
sense.
The whole thing, if she'd had a little bit of patience and gave up this fantasy of Salah or whatever, she actually could have simply put down some roots again. Pete would have moved back in. We all know with time he would have.
Oh,
So
they
she
would have,
wouldn't
yeah.
have been alone and could have done whatever she wanted to do.
I think if she goes back to Canada, the smart move is not to go back to Cornwall. She can't because her most well-known haters will be there, and they'll harangue and
Yeah.
hassle her, and that's on you. You know, you built that monster. I don't condone it. I also don't give a crap.
Eh,
If someone just like me turned up to my house, they're getting punched in the face. It's not even a case of if and when. It's a case of guarantee. With her,
mhm,
she stands and
Yep.
laughs and takes photos with them.
mhm.
Canada. I've never been to the west coast of my own country
Why stick to Cornwall?
because my family, you know. And I see, like, I was busy with my family so much. Like, that was a lot of the reason I didn't go live. Like, because they haven't seen me in forever, so that, you know, when I come home.
It's not a flex or a brag. It tells me that they like and care about you. Regina, is that? I've heard of that from Deadpool. Because that was Regina rhymes with fun. That's what he says in the first one.
Home, it's like, sit and eat. Yeah, I don't want to do that
By
anymore.
the way, that was one of the biggest giveaways. She doesn't give a crap about people because the way she reacted to her family wanting her around spoke volumes about how limited her feelings and her emotional spectrum is.
Yeah.
Anymore. I want to, like, get out there, you know. And well, speaking of eating, but I mean, I have to eat there to live, but I don't like overdo it. I
Lulu,
eat when I'm
don't
like
worry.
hungry and
You're on the RBs and F face.
Oh, wait.
We're going to take photos of you in the wild and send them to Leona for science.
Of course, of course.
Honk.
Eh.
but learn Arabic.
This food looks so pointless. You
Hopefully.
do need to. You should have learnt that 2.5 sodding years ago, you silly cow.
What with Turkish Airlines? Turkey bees.
If I moved to somewhere like America, I'd have to learn American. Because they sure as fuck don't speak English. You know, it's about respecting the country you go to.
Mm.
It's like going to Scotland. You have to learn to speak backwards. You go to Wales, you have to learn to say the following every other word. Bah!
Oh, jeez.
It's not overly difficult. You just have to learn these
No.
things.
Mhm.
Of course, in Germany, they speak different. They speak in metaphor and stupidly. Oh, Villainous Fox, thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate that.
Oh,
You're now
nice,
very
Katie.
important beezer.
Ooh.
Hi, yes, Katie. Oh. I mean, I have to sit to do live stream here because I don't know if the internet will work outside in some places. Hey, sweet love.
No, depends on the signal.
Yeah.
So do I, Bean.
By the way, this
I feel like I've chosen the right time of year to throw shade at America with your 4th of July coming up. So happy about this.
Uh,
the package and the SIM card, you have 20 gigabytes in the morning every day, and in the evening you have 40 gigabytes.
Oh.
So total 60 every day.
she is
With,
so
the whole month.
thirsty.
Oh, for 60 for the whole month?
Yeah, 60 GB every day for the whole month.
Oh, every day 60
Yeah,
GB.
every day.
So is that enough to do a live stream?
Yeah.
Do you not understand how much data is used on a live stream? Even I know that. It's not that much. If you're just doing this, the data issue is only dependent on the resolution you set. So if you drop it down to 720, you'll be fine. Speaking with the Georgia chick is like first contact or something. It basically is, and sometimes I haven't got a clue what she's saying, so I just nod my head and act awkward.
You're full of shit.
See, I have no idea what she said there. Because I'm amazing.
60,
Yeah.
multiple 30.
Bless your heart.
1,800 gigabytes per month.
Mm-hmm.
And 1,500 messages.
What about the Danes? The only Danes I know are Peter Schmeichel and his son Casper. I know nothing about the Danes. Oh, is that Mads Mikkelsen? Is he Danish? Maybe Hannibal Lecter as well. Throw some, please.
Yeah.
Oh no, please throw some shade at us, It sounds like a lot of effort.
Didn't you promise me you were going to speak American?
Yeah, but I said within a month, didn't I?
Okay, all right.
All right. Let's see. I missed something, didn't I? Let's see what you did. You've got her started on Southern sarcasm. Honestly, she'll at some point she'll pull up that bullshit Southern Belle thing. I'm just gonna mute her.
And 1,500 12 minutes.
We'll see.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got I got a local SIM card. No,
This is not a flex, Chantal.
not Montreal. I want to travel. If I go back to Canada,
Speed her up some more.
I think I want to travel around.
She's at 1.5. Oh, Ready Set Bees, Villainous Fox. Thank you for the super chat. And yes, indeed,
Hey, Dylan.
Ready Set Bees. If I
Yeah.
speed this up to 1.75, it might actually be too fast.
And decide where I want to go. But I really liked the East Coast. I love Nova Scotia.
See, it's
I want to go
actually
to
fast
Nunavut.
now.
SP, yes, wallah, she's in Syria.
Yes. Learn the laws, guys. There's not really the law.
The only thing in Nova Scotia I want to see is that guy Frankie who does the weather reports.
Oh, we love Frankie.
I love Frankie. Is that his name? Is it Frankie?
Yeah.
It is Frankie, isn't it?
Wait, is it? I think so. I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah, he does the shouting into the camera stuff, the weather warnings. I love it. I love him. And he has figurines as well. And he's not ashamed about the fact he really likes women. He is not ashamed.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't give a crap. He's like, yo, hot.
Yep. Hey, Deborah.
Laws, like the government is really unstable. There's not really the
Yeah, she's at 1.75 now.
laws are not stable.
Aku, I would agree this is the case, but I actually do use seasonings. Just not as much as
He
you
does.
spanners. Because it turns out I don't need to ruin my taste buds to enjoy the flavour of food. Running the Sporks, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you to everyone that's
Oh, that's
donated
so very
today. It's been so
sweet.
kind of you guys today. Yes.
Yeah, everybody's so nice.
Oh, and if you do want to support this channel additionally, we currently have a coffee goal in place. Now, the coffee goal is for a miscellaneous. If we get close enough to hitting the goal, I will be able to share with you what the reason for that goal is.
And every
It's a
travel
secret,
vlogger
yes.
films in public here. The people are really nice and don't mind, actually, in the vlogs. But it's not like I plan on just going around filming people. I just want to show the life and different stores and stuff like that, you know?
So basically go around once and never again. And then go back to mukbangs in a small room, staring at your camera, making crappy videos. So that's what you did in Kuwait. And then you went to Thailand, did some video stuff, and then went to Thailand in the future, and all you did was sit in a hotel room doing drugs.
People here want to live in peace.
Yeah.
They're tired of the 15 years war.
Yes.
And, suffering.
Yeah. There's some people who are not happy with the changes with the president gone. Like the lady who checked me in for my flight said she doesn't want to come to Syria. She doesn't feel safe because the president's gone. That's what she said.
Quite, okay. The president of Syria was Bashar Assad. Bashar Assad was one of the most, if not the most, dangerous world leader to have ever existed. I wouldn't feel safe with him there or gone, because what took over from Frankie McDonald, that's who!
Yes,
From
that's
Nova
it.
Scotia. Yeah, that's it.
Gee.
No, Bashar Assad was one of the most dangerous. I talked about him multiple times in political streams on Moisky Live and on Rumble. He's a coward and a bitch. All right? He's been replaced with someone who is no better than him. That is not fair on the Syrian people who deserve freedom. But there are people in that country, a resounding large number of them, in fact, who would rather live like that. And they're the ones holding Syria back from reaching a potential that they deserve. That potential comes with time and patience and hard work, and they'll never get it for as long as people, the fundamentalist extremists, keep pushing that agenda. They ruin countries. Simple as that. Your horrible interpretation of your faith and your horrible interpretation of worth of life. I don't like it, but that is unfortunately a consequence of that world. Right? Oh, Jesus. King in Yellow. 20? Thank you so much.
Oh,
20 suckers have
that
become
is
members.
holy
You're now,
crap.
you're all very important beezes now.
Oh, King in Yellow, that's so sweet.
I'm an artist and
And
stereotypical.
look at all your beezers.
Kitty. Indeed, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, pay pigs. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you
old
so
school.
much. Thank you so much. And thank you, Mally Cat, for the super chat. What is a kilometre? 1,000 metres. You're welcome. Kilo, 1,000, metre. You're welcome. I'm doing you a solid.
Let me do the PSA right. Yes, he is. Let me do
Awesome.
the PSA right quick about the Discord. If you are a member, if your Discord is connected to your YouTube channel, you can go into connections and you'll find the link to Moistonia. Yes, I said the M word. That's how you get into the server. If you don't see it right now, give it time.
She's
Phone, sometimes it acts up.
a
So just give stuff at you. And that again, King, that is absolutely lovely of you to do.
Thank you so
Carry on.
much.
Yes,
That's all right. And the Bergie, I watched your video
Oh.
for a while, but I'm turning you to your lives. I've tried not to do live streams on this channel too much, but recently I felt that it was just better to do it here anyway, because I'm not losing
Yeah.
too much of my audience, so I saw no reason. But I do have a live stream dedicated channel. I'm opening something I shouldn't be opening while streaming. I'm
let
sorry.
me get your chocolate. I'll get
No,
the
no, I'm
link.
not. It's the paintbrushes for the enamel painting.
Oh,
So
okay.
I use banana standard measurements.
Let's see.
Also, we use miles over here anyway, so kilometre means soddle to me. MK, she doesn't seem to realise her land crossing could be bombed or close in a flash. She could be stuck without medcare or escape. Agreed. And thank you so much for the super chat as well. I don't know why she's put us up in this horrid position, but here we are because she's too
Absolutely
dumb.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. She's. Thank you, Walking Wrinkle. I'm glad they are. I'm not the best at this, but I'm glad people enjoy. Leona gets M word when people. Leona gets very when this happens. Let's carry on because we've got a lot to get through still.
So not everyone has that opinion, but most Syrians do, and they're happy to, be free and come back home,
Free. Guys, press 1 in the chat if you think people in Syria live with freedom. Press anything else if you think that's bullshit. Malikat, what is a meter? 100 centimeters. Yeah, 100 centimeters. You're welcome. Is a meter.
Your education.
I assume freedom units have centimeters in, unless you're about to tell me you measure distance in ounces, which would explain an awful lot.
Yeah.
Hi, LH.
No, Velma. I don't think I'll go out on my own here, honestly.
Yeah, you
it's not
better
like it's not Kuwait, but I mean I could go for a walk for
There you
sure.
go.
I'd feel safe.
By the
In
way,
day, I don't.
guys in the chat, thank you for this. Exactly what I want to be seeing. 420, 69, my favourite numbers.
Of course.
And basically, bullshit.
Yeah.
What it's like at night, but you guys should see the olive trees. It's
Night to 3B. Is that what you're doing, Orla? Man, you play like a bitch.
so cool. I don't know why I find it so cool.
Somebody said, what will you do if they bomb Syria? Muslims,
Die.
they don't afraid from death.
Yeah.
His
they
story
believe if they die,
actually
like, for
is
some
in
reason,
washing
they're-
machines.
We reserve metric for pew-pews. Oh, right. Well, that explains an awful lot about why your education system is shit.
Harder if they're bombed. Also,
Thank you for the super chat, by the way.
women can go out alone. I just saw like
Golden.
there's women all over the street out alone. You guys really?
Yeah.
You think I don't know the laws? You guys don't really? You really don't know.
You know, we don't need to know whether you know. We know, though, that without any additional assistance, you know nothing! Who said that? Does anyone
Everyone?
do you think, Leona, do you think she knows
Mhm.
any of the laws in Syria?
No.
If she did, do you think she'd be there?
No.
I agree.
Well, yeah.
Because I don't think she knew just how
Yeah.
few rights she has here, how absolutely fecked she actually is. If she stays there and is stuck there, there is no escape.
Yeah.
And if she does get to escape, there's no going back because they'll make sure of it.
Mhm.
They'll
Her
notice her.
desperation Yeah, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Her desperation, her absolute utter stupidity is the only word for it. She
Mm.
went in completely blind because
Sarah.
Salah and that weirdly shaped arrow peen, yes. That she'll
yeah, that
never
she's
ever
probably
get to
never put her
touch.
finger on.
Fair
Yeah,
point.
exactly.
She
But
hasn't. I bet the only contact she's had is that picture that was put on Kiwi Farms.
probably.
We
I
measure
wouldn't
things
doubt
by
it.
eagles and football fields.
Yeah,
Well, I know you do things in yards, but a yard is only just smaller than a meter. You're welcome.
all right with the education. But no, seriously, she's impulsive. She's got what's the name of that disorder where you don't like being told what to do?
Arrogance, stupidity,
That too.
pride. I could say the
Yeah,
word begins with
you know.
R, but I'll get into trouble for it.
Mm, yeah, true. We'll save
She's
that
very
one.
much. She's got a narcissism thing. It's megalomania,
Yeah.
narcissistic personality, maybe bipolar as
Mhm.
well. I don't want to put labels onto her that she without any proof.
Yeah, we are
But
not Yeah, we are
a
not
lot of her
diagnosing.
behaviors just come across that way,
Mm.
and she has to be
Yeah.
with her reactions. She's got to be bipolar. She has to
Yeah,
be.
and when it
Reactions are
comes,
ridiculous.
yeah, the up and down, the all over the place. But Salah himself, even he's obviously got stuff going on. I've talked about that before with
Yeah,
you.
you have.
Is I don't know the correct words to use for it, but he's got oppositional defiance disorder.
Deviance.
Thank
Well, you
you.
got deviance and defiance.
Yeah, but I personally just observing think he's got a developmental delay kind of thing going. I don't think he's all there.
Yeah.
Because a normal scammer would not have stuck in for years for no payout
I'm curious
of
about
worth.
that. I'm very curious about that. Whether or
Mm.
not, because wasn't there a point during her time in Kuwait where she had no monetization because she switched her account
Mhm.
somewhere, and I had
Yeah.
thought that what happened was she had switched her accounts to Salah, so she didn't pay taxes anymore. And it went through him instead, but then that meant he was in direct
Mm.
control of her money. So there had to be an
Mm.
agreement there to make that work. Someone might
Mm.
say, some might say that means that it's love and trust, possibly.
No.
But I don't. I think this is more a business thing, and I still don't fully
Mhm.
understand the Syria move. I think it's an incredibly irresponsible one, and I think
Yeah.
that's
I think
dangerous.
it's the only place he had to go, though.
Well, not
I do,
him,
because his
yes.
family's disowned
Her,
him.
her, no.
So her, yeah.
Him, actually, yes, because he's Syrian. Her, she's not Syrian, and the travel the travel restrictions. Oh, you okay there, Plumpy? They exist for a
Is
reason.
she okay?
She's just being fidgety. You know, they exist for a
Okay.
reason, don't they?
Mhm.
You
Well,
never,
she had to go
hang
so
on. Someone in the
it's
chat
okay.
named Yo Mama. You're not the Yo Mama, are you? You're not, are
Hold on.
you? Let me check. Oh, you are Yo Mama. Hi. Hope you're well. Let me see. Never watched Titanic. There is a level of bravery in this where I could agree going down with a ship would seem applicable. Hope you're well, by the way. They're married, and yet he's still not shown on the camera. He hasn't been on camera for a while, though, has he? And I think that's a choice on his part. But I think it's a pointless one now because she may as well just trot him out as a trophy. He's still in the background of these streams, so yeah. I resemble really.
And Kat, yeah, I agree. But there's something else there as well, I think. But the back door, whatever she had to do to even get into Syria, that is a level of insane commitment to whatever the devil this is. And
Missy B, I do agree that while I'm sure it's delicious, getting it is not going to be easy even with the money.
Yeah.
This is a reckless stunt, and I don't think well, it makes her a cunning stunt, to be honest. That's,
okay, Nicole. Thank you.
Switch the letters.
You can take from the olive trees. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take from olive trees.
And like the stream.
Most don't post the videos until they leave the country. Yeah, some do, some don't.
You don't want to. You know.
You're moving to New
York?
York?
You can do that too. We don't mind.
You definitely aren't going to New York, Chantal.
Yeah, there is one in the right here.
It's okay, SB. You can come now. It's more safe now.
I'm going to say this to all
More
my
safe,
audience, just in case. Yeah. Please don't go to please don't go to Syria, guys, ever. The Kai Bella thing. That Kai Bella thing, man, really did it. Scatgate has is it 2-year anniversary this year? Is that 2 years this year? Man,
God, I'm not even
we're,
sure.
what do you get on the 2-year anniversary of something now? Is it paper? do we send him certificates, or according to my neighbour, certificates?
Possibly.
What is it? What is the
Certificate.
traditional 2-year anniversary gift, guys?
Mm.
What is it? We'll be sure to do a stream goal nearer the time after I've got my my washcloth sanctuary sorted out to protect them from evil Amber's crack.
Hey, Bobby, she's a Lebanese singer.
Oh,
And Cinnamon Girl, yes. Plumpy.
Haifa Webe, yeah, I know. Karaoke.
I know.
She's, oh, yeah,
Cinnamon.
Lebanese, right? Siri said, I know, Mary. I know the travel advisories. It's never gonna. It'll be a while before they say, it has to stabilize here more.
Smart shrimp fried rice.
That's not true. Westerners are welcome here.
Yeah, they are, sure, because they need the money from tourism, but no one's going to go because there are travel restrictions and warnings that say, don't go. Fam, Syria is in a position much like what's going on, not similar to Gaza, but in a position like Gaza where people are saying, no, don't, not until this is, are you okay? Do we turn you around? How's that, Plumpy? How about that? She's just being really fidgety, and I don't know what she, there you go, is that better? Is that better? Yeah, you go.
Okay, good.
Blackadder. I like Blackadder. Don't do Blackadder dirty.
Same.
So many people are welcoming, So, yeah. You guys are watching too much of Not Without My Daughter.
Cheese is the gift. Well, thankfully, after Scatgate and us seeing his dick, we'll just carve a dick cheese and send it to him. And no, Chantal doesn't get to taste that either.
Yeah.
She's antisocial.
Yeah, Alex, true.
Because he's a bitch, it'll be really mild cheddar. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Secret Squirrel, armchair psych. I think she might be slightly sociopathic because she only feels something when she experiences high stress, dangerous situations. She loves horror movies and can be obsessed with serial killers. Yes, I can imagine she watches the true crime channels that go through those people. I watch them, but only because they really get background noise. Thank you to everyone that's donated. That's the second goal we've hit so far. I might in about 10, give it 10 minutes. I'll start another one because I'm a cheeky bastard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have been so great tonight. Oh, hi, Snickers.
What up? No dad jokes.
Hey, Pup.
Shut up.
There's a rooster nearby. That's so cool.
No dad jokes from Snickers and hi, Chad.
Yes, it's me. Hello, John.
Oh,
Hello.
she's so arrogant and smug. She's not. It's not just because she's super morbidly obese. Yeah, I agree. It's not because of that.
Yeah.
I think she's been enabled. Hi, Maeve. She's been enabled so much that I think now it's gotten to a point where this genuinely to her must seem like the right move, but actually it's only the right move in the sense that it's so different and such a swerve that it generates so much controversy. But I'll be honest, and let's just quickly go and check the views on it. 20k for this, yes, but a subsequent stream, it's 11 minutes because the internet was so bad. Like, she's not going to maintain viewership here. You're in Syria. And look at the background for the thumbnail on that, by the way. The one in Habibi Come to Syria. Like, fam. Old McDonald's burger wrappers. Oh, God. Like, look at that. It just looks like it was already rebuilt from rubble. Continuing.
No, she's bitten off way more than she could chew this time, I think.
This is beyond reckless. And I don't know what she's going to do when her medications run low, because I can't imagine she's got a few more than maybe 2 months. Maybe. But she's not lost.
So many.
I can't wait to try the Syrian food. Besides this, but
excitement.
No, look at the face.
Yeah.
She is not excited about Syrian food whatsoever.
Agreed.
Where you and I would be excited about trying new things. Her, no.
I'll try it. If I don't like it, you'll know, but I'll still eat it because it's food. But I'll eat it very quickly and then find something better.
Yeah.
As I'm not allergic to it, I don't really give a crap.
Hey, Ray.
Oh, by the way, wait, I want to ask if I can talk about this.
Oh, she's muted, talk to the side, pixelated, and then come back.
So the pet care here is pretty much like, he sent me a video when he first came here. He took Juice to get her nails. There's like little shops, kind of like little vet clinics / pharmacy / food store. And
hygienic.
But for like the food and everything is the same, but the litter, don't really have litter. They use sand, like from outside. We go get sand and put it in a box. But that's what the cat.
That's just sand. I'll be honest, I don't really take an issue with that part too much because that is actually surprisingly common for using sand. I do think it's dumb. Hi, Lucy. Hope you're well. Ra Silverstorm, hope you're well. Since you're both late, by the way, pricks. Smash the like. Okay. Thank you for being here. Do smash the
Do
like.
it. No, I'm not. Do it. Hi, Lucy Love. And Michael, no.
Cats do. They scratch the sand. It's natural. There's no perfumes. There's nothing like that. So she uses it. It's just not clumping. That's all.
Ja, speech.
Then I'm sure it'll be easy for you to use your hand to pick it up and turn it into a burger.
Said she loved Syrian sweet
Oh,
sauce.
sugar,
yeah,
you're
it's really
right.
good.
Sand, fleas. Ah, now that's a very good point, Sugar. I never would have thought of that.
Ticks,
I'm not-
fleas, bugs.
Just to be clear, not saying it's good to use. I just know it's surprisingly common to use. Just we use the cats that my sister's 2 cats that are indoor cats. They use really expensive litter. My sister wants to get that litter box that rotates on the like a washing machine thing, so everything tumbles out of it, as it were. Yeah, she wants that, and I'm like, that's one of the coolest things to get for your cats. I like it. Just don't turn it on while they're using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Maeve.
Parasites. Nah. My floors are sandy. No, they're clean. It's just sand. Who cares? I do have to.
We do.
I have to give the house a good clean though.
I care about Julia.
I do too, but since Julia's stuck in Syria, my effort to care is remarkably limited, and I'm not going to Turkey to travel through Lebanon to go and see a cat and take him away. That's more other haters' territory, not mine. She looks smelly. Look at the hijab. At the start of this stream, it was drier than that. It's gotten darker and darker. When she finishes this stream, that bad boy is coming off. By the way, she's in her home with her husband, so surely she can take that off. I would put money on that thing staying on the entire time.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of dust.
While he's around, I guarantee you it does. I don't think she takes it off in front of him.
I don't think she wants to because she knows. I mean, that is a very unflattering angle because she's got a very small top of the head. Just the angle. Look how short it is. Filters are not helping her here.
Yeah. So, anyways, I don't care where I live as long as it's with you, babe, and Juice.
Oh, cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't met Foreman. I have my,
Lulu,
Heat
she's
stroke.
insanely hot. And not in the, really good kind of way hot.
defiance. No, it's positivity. It's not defiance.
Oh, it's defiance, 100%. You would so no offense. Like anyone in the chat, does anyone think she's doing this for anything beyond sticking it to her audience? Because I honestly do believe she's only doing this to stick it to her audience now. Because she thinks this is good. Like, no, this is not good. This is.
I don't know if the audience even plays a part, honestly, with how
I've been watching,
narcissistic she is.
When I was watching the live chat, many of them were very worried for her. Yes, some were still donating. The majority of those that have said anything negative, obviously dubbed haters. That's it, you know. We're not haters. You're in Syria. I don't have to be a hater to say that's one of the dumbest things you've ever done. Like, fam.
Yep.
You know, why would I move here and be negative about everything?
Because you know if you did, you get stoned.
It's not defiance, it's positivity.
No. It's actually a word that I can't say on YouTube. It starts with R and ends with ardid. There's etar in there as well somewhere.
Somewhere.
You know, where people are negative, I just try to be positive. That's it.
No, you don't.
So, toxic negativity is also a thing.
Yes, it is. There's toxic positivity and toxic negativity. Right now, you are desperately trying to create a sense of toxic positivity. It's not going to work. It really isn't. And you're doing yourself a mischief with this because it's not going to work.
We have support system. Oh, yeah. Mary, it's so communal here. Like
something in chat. Lucy,
I would welcome
sweetie,
so.
the cat in Canada actually has been rehomed.
Smokey.
Thankfully. Smokey.
I will admit, I did like the look of Smokey. Big, chunky cat.
I did too. Yeah. Bless.
Yeah. Positivity. She's regarded. Yes. Change the G for a T.
We'll use that from now on. How about that?
Yeah, you are, Chantal, you are regarded. Like, actually, mentally regarded.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Emma.
That works. Well done. Well done.
It does.
So nice
We'll have
to
to
meet you.
remember that.
Yeah.
Just like random people like in the building, and yeah, it's very, very. People are very nice here. Y'all are being mean in the chat. The Kuwait arc went well, and she knew the law. Why would Syrian arc not go well? No hate, Jesus. Thanks for the super chat. 7 Syrian.
By the way, the just gonna say, she's a professional streamer. The complete lack of like gratitude she shows for a lot of her super chats. There was a recent one where somebody had they donated was it $5 or something like that, and it was so ungrateful in response. I'm just gonna say, ignoring Penguin earlier, who was trolling me with $1, not even that, it was 99 cents. You should be ashamed of yourself for that, quite frankly. No, I will for memberships. I'm not. No, it's so unkind to look down and joke about that. You need all the money you can get, quite frankly, when you escape this hellhole. So no.
Well, I think that when it comes to streamers and donos and stuff, there's a certain type of
Remember we used to laugh that we had
camaraderie
so
or
many-
whatever, trolling and banter. That's okay. Of banter. Penguin's been around. Penguin knows it's banter, and we're joking around. Other people who are here know it's banter when we say certain things, but she means it. Certain other people mean it when they're like snotty about the $1.99 donos.
I'm
like, no,
on Twitch.
Be grateful for everything.
On Twitch, I used my Prime sub on a music streamer. They did not acknowledge it, so I never used it again. I was like, I'm not going to give you money for free if you're not willing to acknowledge it, because you should. I don't care how big you are. You get sent some gift, any kindness, any generosity, you should accept it. Is she related to Frogan?
Yeah.
No, but Frogan probably wishes she was here right now. A 279 super chat. That was it. Yeah, it's not cheap, by the way.
That he did.
Yeah, most of my super chats are like $2 ones. I take no issue with that, because to me, it's generosity and kindness, and it should be accepted. And to be honest with you, I want your money.
Couches in Kuwait? Well, this puts Kuwait to shame with the couches.
No, you lived in a prison cell in Kuwait. It's not putting Kuwait to shame. Kuwait had more than Syria. Kuwait had like everything you need, and you threw it away because of how regarded you are. What will become of Salah's business? I would assume it will go down the drain. What's Putsan? Joker. It's poutine, but spelt the way that Chantal pronounces it.
Yeah. And as for the perfume business, my understanding is he wasn't an active actual part owner or anything of that. He was just kind of, they were like knew each other. They kind of threw him a bone, is my understanding of the situation. So
well, they must have.
What's that dude's name?
I don't know. Allah?
Allah. Yeah. I think it's actually maybe his and somebody else's or something, but I could be wrong.
And I do Gilly Witchy, and I'm very grateful for that. And Jonka, absolutely. Got to get that coin. Now, the perfume thing, I can imagine Salah got something, especially when the beeze thing happened. Because some of the haters bought it, didn't they? Not sure I gave you money, you called me a gnome. You are a gnome, get wrecked, Yami. You're a gnome, you'll always be a gnome. I have a football team of gnomes, and you're one of them. You're so small, you're the ball.
Live with it. Live with it, Yami, you know better.
At least you're an honest hooker. Damn right, Miss B.
That's right.
Show me the money.
What? Carry.
Yeah, 7 couches. These are...
Oh, Murad.
Couch shaming.
Thank you,
but
Megan.
these are not matchless, like Diomania style.
Yes, please.
Salah's Temu shop. Sorry. By the way, just in case someone corrects me on the pronunciation, I hear the ads say Temu and people say Timu. I don't care which one's correct. I'll just say Temu, though, because it's easier and it's only got one E, not two.
I can't believe Salah. She went to you, to Syria. She loves you so much.
Get wrecked.
Yeah.
And you can't find a lady like her.
Yeah. Aw. Thank you.
Cat Mom. Yeah, I appreciate you guys correcting me when I'm wrong.
Can't be having that.
Bitch, it's because I'm an effing 5'4", you cheeky dick waffle.
That's because she's mine. That's right. Yami's mine. Yami's an almost gnome.
Well,
That's mine.
Now they're a gnome. Get wrecked, bitch.
You get wrecked. They're almost gnome.
Not you, them.
Stealing in Syria.
You them.
No, I'm on my best behavior, okay?
Ha! Chantal's on her best behaviour. Anyone think that's by choice? Oh, that's right. No, she has no choice, because in Syria, this XX chromosome that might have a third, because I could believe it, nah, no rights. If it was XY, you might have some, but you would be marrying your cousin very soon.
The healthcare here is the best.
Yes, I know, Buzzball. The healthcare? Probably cheap too, eh?
Yes, affordable.
Affordable, yeah, not cheap, but affordable. No, you don't need vaccines. Which law did she bring? None, I just got here.
Oh, give it time. It won't take you long to break the law in Syria. All you have to do is say something in public and get caught saying it. Bam. You don't know the laws.
Unsafe. I know they say it's unsafe, yada yada, you know. But, positive bees, please. Thank you, Teardrop.
She's done.
Thank you.
She is.
Content in Canada. Mm.
She could, but she doesn't want to because that means living on her own, and because she so desperately needs a muse or something there in the background, white noise. She can't be alone or single. This is so desperate. You're an incel, Chantal.
We can do content here.
A highly regarded incel, which could be taken two ways. Go with the correct one.
You are YouTube live
Oh,
streamer.
Yeah. There's a little breeze. I can see the. Oh yeah. I want to show them
She's
the window.
miserable. She's so uncomfortable right
she is
now.
breathing so
Hey,
heavy
welcome to
as
the
well.
breeze. Welcome. Hey, thank you guys for joining memberships and for the super chats.
Not that she can receive anything. I'm sorry.
Which the the laws and all that stuff here. She's also living in a place. I don't know. I think I saw something that this was a house they're staying in.
That's what they'd said.
Not they had said it's a house.
Yeah.
Well, it depending how close their neighbors are and this kind of thing. She's living in a place where if she, with her mouth says something to Salah that she should not, that is something that could get her in an ass load of trouble.
True, and
Like drug out of her house ass.
agreed. The
load of
stoning
trouble.
would be very real. Kelly, she's definitely doing it for love. You're right. And Cinnamon Girl,
Yeah.
I agreed. I always thought it would be the Beatus that would defeat
Yeah.
us, but no.
Nobody's.
The Beatus won't defeat us or delete us. So instead,
Yeah.
we are stuck with this. I will.
Yeah, Cinnamon. Nobody
I guess
saw
all the
this coming.
Agreed.
Money I make on YouTube will be going towards future life.
Not much of one. It'll be very short though. I hope Salah's in the will. To the her beezers, if you want to, instead of wasting money on her, give it to me. We have a current goal in place. Didn't get something from Hobo. Oh, I know what that's about. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Give it time, Yummy. Gnome. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. That's very generous of you.
A lot.
Yeah, no, we can't. But we can't see from our house the mountain, right?
Yeah,
No.
okay.
On the way from the Damascus Beirut border, that's where there's so many. I took a video of it, so I'll show you guys. It's really, really cool. Yeah, walking down the street. Yeah.
Look for a whore. Goddamn son of a bitch, I couldn't find it. What?
Stop it.
Walking down the
Stop
street, pretty woman
Pretty
I
Central.
found
with her
a
husband so
whore.
sweet.
Pretty Mariam.
She was tall and dead.
it.
Thank you, babe.
Goddamn
Where's the juice
son of a
case?
bitch,
I have a lot to do. Look at all this stuff.
Stop it. Stop it.
Chanterelle. Who calls me that? Did you know Chanterelle?
Chantrell. I don't know what that is. Finally got it in.
Stop
Wiggled
it.
it
Stop.
about. Goddamn son of a bitch, I couldn't get it out.
Oh, they're little mushrooms.
Stop.
It's heavy. Oh my gosh. Could knock someone out with that pillow.
Yeah, King and we're gonna have to deal with her in
I
the
don't know.
fan forever. You.
Oh, I love child songs.
Oh, I can't do anything with you.
That was one of my favourite ones as a kid.
I know. I know.
Sugar, I feel felt bad for her when she couldn't, but my ability to feel sympathy towards her is limited by my lack of empathy. Generally. I don't want to waste what little empathy I have, to be honest. A gnome or a hobbit? A gnome, but not by much. You don't know what to tell them because she's a hobbit.
Stop it with your weird feet thing you
Have a good day.
have.
Girl, you are worried. You worried about me? Oh, that means you're late.
Is her job wet? It's definitely. Oh, I'm wet.
Me. Thank you. I know, Granny. Yeah. I gotta get some clothes eventually.
Oh God, how much do you think she actually brought with her then? Could you believe
Probably
she
not
only
much.
brought like one set? Because if she only brought one set, or two sets maybe, she's screwed. She'll be washing them every day. She'll be sweating through everything and humming.
Well, if she legit had to basically sneak in, she probably didn't have but maybe one bag.
But she
like
brought her
backpack or
medication and
something.
her CPAP though.
So she had to have something
Yeah.
luggage wise.
It's a very interesting one, and she is definitely sweating heavy. When this stream ends, she's wringing that hijab out. Or she's going to get Salah to put some gloves on and wring it out of a window and then go, oh, but we need the water.
Yeah.
I love Damascus and Aleppo. When I was there, the people and the food were so nice and welcoming. However, those cities are very different now. So much trauma and horror. Oh, you went a long time ago?
Yeah, back when it was habitable.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're welcome here, Sleep.
90% poverty rate. I
Thank
know,
you,
Terry.
bro.
Thank you, Teardrop. Love finds a way. Hey, Becca, thank you, love. Yeah, there is a lot of poverty, but I feel really bad.
Size 11 wide. Is that foot size for sugar?
So, yeah, that's a shoe size.
I have very big feet and wide, but I'm a lot taller than that. That is big. Does Omegon have a thing for feet I've missed up to the point? No, I just like winding the owner up.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
I like winding her up because, well, her feet are bigger than everything else.
Feet are gross, and no, my feet aren't. Feet are gross.
There's a chest remark I can make here if you like.
Bye, cat. You shut the
Different
absolute
direction.
hell up.
You know?
Especially after the war finish.
Behave.
Between Omegon and so now people, it's kind of,
Polyester.
people
That's a
coming back.
point,
Yeah.
actually. Yes, she is.
Yeah. I don't think it's people's fault that there's poverty. You know, it's not the people's fault, so. I don't think it's ever the people's fault, but you know what I mean. Well, if I need healthcare, I guess I have to do a great fast. I'm just joking.
Oh, you'll be doing some kind of fast, and it won't be a fun one.
I don't know.
That's for me.
You don't know any. During this, before this stream, she said, I don't know, quite a lot. Ooh.
New donation from Bannerbury.
Thank you, Bri, for the donation. I really appreciate that. It's going to a worthwhile cause. More will be revealed nearer the time, of course. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bri.
Yes, thank you, Bri. I really appreciate that.
Thanks, private and public sector.
Yeah, there's healthcare here, you guys. I look hot.
She
No,
better
it's my
make that
moisturizer.
water last.
She says she looks hot. Or someone says that. You look. I mean, I sit in my office when it's in mid-30s in a hoodie. Yeah, I'm okay though, because I'm used to it. I've seen people who called me a bit nuts because I wear a hoodie all the time. Right? That's fine. I'm acclimated, but I'm also built for it. You're not. Now you're wearing full-on every bit of Muslim attire you can wear, and this is too much clothing for you. Okay? I'm not saying wear less, because you wearing less is funny. But you really do need to get your shit in order. Her laugh is annoying, I agree. I fast more than she does, by the way. When I sleep.
Well, and we were talking about heat earlier. The different heat from going to Kuwait, Canada, here. Yeah, she's not built for certain types of heat at all.
Yeah, so that's a good point. I can handle humidity, right? I can handle it. My sisters can't. I can, but if I stop for too long, I then start to struggle. I have to be active, keep my temperature, my core, like to keep myself active and keep that core temperature at a reasonable level. Yeah, but it's not the easiest.
Yeah,
and I think Chantal, moving or not, she's not. No, her BMI is through the roof, so there's no way she's okay. Her BMI's got to be in the mid to late 80s. No. And that's why she should be in Canada, because, well, national average. If she was in my country, she'd be given free healthcare and access to everything. She'd have a house by now. Bitch.
Yeah, the fan keeps
New
giving.
donation from France Gamble.
Thank you, France, apparently, for the donation. I really appreciate that. To everyone that donates, thank you so much for the generosity. It's been very, very, very sweet of you.
New donation from Laura.
Thank you, Laura, as well. Damn, I didn't expect that so fast. Thank you very much to everyone that's donated today. It means the world to me.
I have to get used to no AC, that's all. Like, I feel okay. I don't feel like I'm going to have a heat stroke. I'm just a bit...
Shumbunkins, I do like myself. I do need to buy a new hoodie. My current one is an Under Armour one I wear for the gym. It is beyond economic repair now. It is so badly ruined, it's ridiculous. But I wear it for the gym and I don't care. Because that's what you do with them, isn't it? If you go to the gym, you don't want to wear a nice hoodie, do you? You're working out, you get it caught on a piece of metal or on a plate. It's just not worth the hassle. You still there, Leona? Okay, it's just us right now, guys. We want to throw a bit of Barney rubble and have a crack at something. I don't know. Go nuts.
Sweaty. I have a lot of extra fat to sweat off.
Fall into it.
I don't want to know.
Nice one.
I went to Turkey at the airport anyways. But... Hey, Tammy.
And sugar, you can do that if you want. Yes.
Thank you. a roast seal. If I want to cook, I gotta get gas for the stove, and then I gotta buy, like, we don't have pots or pans or anything right now, so I don't know.
Yeah, you're screwed. You have no pots, no pans. You have no access to anything. You keep saying I don't know to things. You really haven't given this any thought. You weren't even invited. Solar, no doubt, was just going out and getting something to eat and coming back. Yeah?
It's really cheap to eat here, too. We could pay someone to cook us home-cooked meals.
This
I
is
filmed a little bit of it.
reckless.
Actually, the conditions here are kind of stable and safe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stable.
There's many golf carts and there's people coming back here.
Yes.
So many cars.
Uh-huh.
Pass it off to GM.
Yeah, teardrop starting from scratch. I'm tired of starting from scratch. I just...
Yeah, but you've gone to Syria to start from scratch, and you're not there permanently, so I think you're kind of screwed. I'm not wrong, by the way. I think I've lost Leona. Give me a second. I'm going to see if she's vanished quickly. Give me a second. I'm going to find out on Discord. Is she gone? Leona? Message her. She might be coughing or talking to family. I'll find out in a minute.
Do you know what I just did in, like, less than 3 weeks? Because my apartment in Canada without the AC was 100 times more stuffy. I don't know.
Chantal, that doesn't matter. What mattered is you were in a place where you had women's rights, you had freedoms, you had liberties, you had access to everything. You had access to everything. You threw it away. All of it. Like, you are the most materialistic and ungrateful. You had trash mountains in your flats. Do you remember that? From all the things you kept buying and throwing away. That's what you were doing. Right? That's it. Oh, did she have a phone call? Oh, I missed her. I didn't hear her. I was so busy stuck in my own ego, I didn't hear it. That's my fault. I should have been paying more attention. Thank you for letting me know, guys. That's my fault. But yeah, no, you have everything there in Canada. Like, you've thrown that. This is ridiculous. And you take so much for granted. You threw away all your possessions time and time again. Like, how bad are you? Long time sub of yours. I don't either. I don't wish anyone to suffer. Even those that bring it intentionally onto themselves. I want you to be free. I want you to live well and be happy. But you don't know what happiness is. You don't even know that. You don't take phone calls during a mega stream. To be honest, I should have heard her. That's my fault. She might have trouble going home. And honestly, at that point, Chantal deserves it. Sorry if I sound a bit weird. I'm scratching my foot. There you go. She's spoiled happiness, 100%. And on that note, if you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to smash the like. It helps the channel. And of course, I need the attention.
I don't know if it's because this place is huge, like, compared to my apartment in Canada. But I don't know if it's...
Size of the apartment is no metric for quality of life. Quality of life in Canada compared to the quality of life here, Syria, where you are. Not the same. By the way, your properties in Canada per square meter compared to that of the United Kingdom, yeah, you guys have a lot more space than us, okay? I had a goal this year. My goal was to make sure that by the end of this year, I had no outstanding balances on anything. And we're doing all right on that, actually. I should be able to do that by the end of the year. But my goal would be then to get my own place. And I just get a one-bedroom flat. Why? Because I don't need much else. And one-bedroom flats aren't that big. Bedroom, kitchen, bathroom, living room. That's it. You know? Oh, and to answer Maeve, current favourite whiskey. I don't know if I can say one, but I did just manage to get my hands on a half-price bottle of Diageo Special Release Talisker for 2024. Half price for a special release is quite something. So I might say that, or I might say favourite. I'm quite fond of my English whiskies, and Taliskers are guaranteed.
Yes, you are.
Sorry, I didn't hear your phone call thing, so I may have messaged you then, not realising.
It's okay. I just saw the chat, so I figured, yeah, it was work. I'm sorry about that, guys.
They told me it's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, she has a For My Life look on her face. She does indeed. But I'd say Talisker or an English whiskey are a safe bet. Or if we're going to go peated, it depends on the type of whiskey. It's so broad. A bargain. Agreed, Maeve. Agreed. That was such a bargain.
Get it, Hermit.
Shame Wildbeing for taking. I honestly, Hermit, I couldn't agree more. But what more shame can I bring upon her when she's already vertically challenged? Wait for it.
It's my ass.
There we go.
It's like the way the buildings are made here. They're in like the cool ceramic. I don't know. It's like, it's not that bad, Yanni. It's not, I swear. Well, look.
Not that bad, I swear. Sweating profusely through hijab. Lift your arms up. I want to see them pit-stained shadows.
No, I don't. I don't want to see that.
I want to see the mold developing in the crevices of your armpit.
There goes the internet. There goes the
I bet it smells like nashies.
electricity. It might go out. Well, it might. Who knows?
I don't think so. That there's a team available.
There's no Timu probably. Thanks, Alicia.
But maybe in the future.
I don't see people spamming when there's a mass shooting in the U.S. True. You know.
How long was your flight? Can,
Jay, I said I was poor when I lived
then
out of my car.
Sorry?
Sorry. I read a comment in chat.
Oh, right, yes, sorry, I didn't see it. Gaslighting herself, yes, she is indeed doing that. Georgia in America, yes, she is indeed from Georgia in America. That's quite the flex, I guess. You fellow hobbit here, 5 foot at least, falling is a short trip. Indeed, indeed it is. But if you're lacking in something to really impact on, you're going to land on your head. It's not great.
I can't even.
Boobs.
Fire trip. So the flight from Montreal to Turkey, Istanbul, 9.5. Then 12 hours in Istanbul. Yep. And then an hour and a half too from Beirut to. Yeah. No. And then an hour and a half. Oh.
Do you think that with the issue of her not having a bidet, Salah's going to have to pick the dingleberries?
No.
There we go.
Yeah.
No.
Ugh,
You
the
enjoy
layover
my
was the
pain
worst.
too
Even though I
much.
had a hotel. Thanks, Zoe.
That wedding ring, because we know the camera's flipped because it's on the wrong hand. That wedding ring is a Kinder Egg surprise that's choking the life out of the finger. I wear rings. None of my rings do that. Mine sit on my fingers nicely. Okay, they're also somewhat thematic, I guess. I have one on a necklace though as well, just to be clear, because I scratched my finger and made it bleed, so I had to. I'm waiting for it to heal to put it back on.
I'm strong to deal with heat and noisy. Well, yeah, I guess I was worried about it,
Yes,
you know,
sugar.
She's as much a world traveller as a hemorrhoid is.
No.
A delightful snack of grapes.
You can do. I'm telling you, if I can do things like this,
Suck-ass.
anyone, you just have to.
I think if you have hemorrhoids, that might well be the point.
God.
You have to mentally prepare. I don't really want to travel around Europe right now. I love the Middle East.
I do wear rings, yeah. I wear 3 on one hand, 2 on the other.
Yep.
You know, it's not an active. Well, it's not a
Is
war.
Meg goth or emo? Meg is neither. Meg just is Meg. I do paint my
I'm
nails
not
a
gonna
little
say
bit
anything.
better. I
I'm
paint
gonna
my
be
nails.
nice. I'm gonna be nice.
She wants to try and throw shade and say emo because some of the music I've listened to, but I listen to so much it doesn't really mean shit.
War zone, but it's in a war zone. Yes. So I know what you mean.
Cat.
I've only
It's
been
too
lifted. Yeah,
late.
it's gonna take a while. It's
It's
gonna
too
take years.
late.
Who knows?
Mercury, thank you so much for the membership for 6 months. I really appreciate that. And yes, no lives matter. I couldn't
That is
agree.
correct.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If anyone does want to support, of course, we're having one last cheeky goal on the super chats, as little as $1, of course. I appreciate it, and if you want to support directly through coffee, please do so. More will be revealed about that soon, I promise, because we're quite close to that goal.
What Syria will be like in years to come, you know?
Syria will be the same as it has been for a while because it's going to take far too long to fix the country, and the people in charge are only interested in making sure they give you the idea, the illusion of safety and freedom, to then take it all from you because they're dickheads. Sorry, Kat.
India would probably be even more hectic. I heard India's not for beginners.
It's chaos there.
Yeah, undercover cutie.
Based on the amount of sweat on her head, though, Nirvana, I think if you pull on that hijab with the amount of sweat on it, it's just going to stick there.
I'm working on that right now. Because I'm going to be on my best behavior.
You have no
No, you're
choice.
not.
Yeah, agreed. Your mouth makes purchases. Those purchases come with a receipt. The receipt in Syria involves a group of men throwing stones at your head. You might think that's just a joke, bro. I can promise you, it might well make you a shitload of money on Super Chats if you live streamed it, but it would be your last live stream and you won't be buying anything with it. So how about this? Leave Syria, you smeghead!
You know, I regret not
Yes.
Am I sorry? Depends, cat. What's it worth?
watching my mouth in Kuwait.
I have 2 dogs, Katie. I have 2 dogs. I have 2 cavaliers, one's snoring and one's on my lap. Yes, I'm very happy with this.
I don't think it was respectful to the country, and I just couldn't control myself. Like, I got really upset. I was having really bad mental health issues, and I let the hate get to me, and I just think, you know, I just want to be really busy.
Syria Habibti.
Say it again.
Welcome to Syria Habibti.
Welcome to Syria, Habibti.
I like she said she was really hot. That's not an excuse. You fucked up. Like, you do not... The only thing you might have willpower... But you mentioned Cinnamon Girl, like a willpower. Chantal has it when it comes to attrition, because she wants to prove she can outdo the haters. Sorry, the haters. She wants to prove them wrong. She wants to stick it to them. Give you an idea how hard that is to do. Like, she wants to stick it. That hater voice is so difficult. Like, she wants to stick it to them. That's all she wants to do. I'm sorry, but you're a loser, Chantal. You've gone to Syria. You don't feel love. You're just lonely. Have you considered getting yourself a Thai bride? Xylee, thank you so much for the super chat. Meg is a gold standard pet parent. Well, I try. I do need to buy some dog and cat treats tomorrow, so these guys will get some spoilings on the way home from work tomorrow. Because I bought some from a corner shop, these dog treats, and they smell like cardboard, and I don't like it. So I'm going to throw them in the bin and get them some proper ones.
Good.
Because they prefer the ones that smell like bacon, and I like bacon too. So I might buy them for myself. Okay, how about you?
Yeah, I'm in Syria, yeah.
Weird flex, but okay.
It'll take a decade. Hey, Maxine. And I know I said I was going on a road trip, but I feel like, I know this is bad, but I feel like I kind of have to lie to throw people off so they don't stalk me.
I want to take a line from that 0% Guinness video I put on the server earlier. Chantal going to Syria is like going down on your sister. Sure, I'm sure it probably tastes the same, but you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, I saw that video. I nearly choked.
That video had been hysterics.
Oh gosh.
The comment alone, going down on your sister. Sure, it probably tastes the same, but you shouldn't do it. Chantal goes to Syria. Sure, probably tastes just as good as Kuwait. You probably shouldn't do it though. Bacon stream when? When you give me money to buy bacon, because I don't have any.
There we go.
Oh god, no. I'm sorry, Shumbun, because if you're on my server, you would have seen the video. This guy opens a can of 0% Guinness, pours it into a glass, and then he throws it away after sniffing it and says, drinking Guinness 0% alcohol is like going down on your sister. And it was... I saved that last night and I cried myself to sleep from laughter. It was so dumb and funny. And I agree with him, by the way, because 0% Guinness is crap.
Do you know what I mean?
Treat your puppers. Oh, thank you, Chav. I will in a month when I receive that. Thank you so much for
You're sweet,
giving me a little stipend there.
I know that sounds bad, but I don't know. It's like a defense mechanism.
She keeps rocking.
Yeah.
It's probably because she's having withdrawal symptoms from a lack of CBD.
It's scary. I know I'm in a vulnerable position. Like,
yeah, because you're a woman. A rather large one, but a woman that has no real functional purpose in countries that treat women like objects solely to procreate, and you schooled.
My health and stuff, but honestly, I feel like what I need to.
And what hermit they do, usually because they have no friends, but mercifully, I don't care if I have friends or not. It's quite all right.
Do is like lose weight, and all of my health problems will disappear, or at least inshallah. Like, I feel like that. You can get a Syrian hamster. Maybe not. Who knows? Because there are thin people who have sleep apnea and diabetes. Okay, but if I eat a more healthy, natural diet, move more, sweat more, I'm happier.
Sweating more is not an indicator of being more productive or proactive or doing anything beyond destroying what little water is in your body. Don't think for a second you're filled with so many more liters of water. When your blood starts to thicken, you have a problem. You've shed it off. You've gotten rid of too much water, and you're not replacing it. You still need to drink enough water to get by, and because you're a white woman in a country where you are not naturally acclimated, you are going to perspire more, waste water more, and your body's not going to adjust well enough. You were in Kuwait in air-conditioned buildings and vehicles most of the time. When you were outside, boy oh boy, did you get angry and did you struggle. The out-of-breathness, simply go and get a coffee, and you worried about going up a step because you thought you'd fall over. The step was, at best, halfway up your shin. Manic panic. Exactly that, Lovelocked. She will manic panic. 100%. Yeah, Wildling has saved Meg. Indeed, saved Meg. But Wildling isn't bacon.
Stop.
I can't eat her.
Here with love.
Silence. See.
Oh,
I know, Terry.
shut up.
Everywhere's dangerous.
There's shit I can't
Said he was
say.
living in Kuwait.
You'll
No,
get
there's too many comforts in Kuwait.
demonetized.
It's pretty much like living, it's even more comfort in Kuwait. I had, we had the SUV, AC constantly, shisha.
Yeah, you had everything you could have possibly wanted for your little tourist thing, and then you visa hopped, came back, and did the same thing over and over again. And what did you do? Threw it in the mother-smagging bin, because you're a massive regarded fudge. Fudge is another one.
Fudge.
Yeah, fudge.
I like that.
Every food imaginable.
You're fudge squared.
Calabat. I'm indestructible. I don't know about that. Well, I guess I'm desperate then, Mochi. More people.
I don't
Yeah.
listen to people who only use one toilet square of toilet paper. So Alanis Morissette, or God from, is it Dogma? Yeah?
Dogma, yeah.
Yeah, no.
are coming back after
I
the war,
don't even
so-
know her songs. I know her name, and then she talked about using one square of loo roll, and that was about it. It was like Sheryl Crow. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't listen to
Kuwait was the Ritz. No, I wasn't soliciting,
I
but
had
whatever.
whiskey fudge.
I like fudge too, but fudge was a word I used to substitute for a profanity when I was a
I
kid.
did too. I did too.
Yeah. So,
No, I legit have whiskey fudge.
I'm not worried. I
I'll
don't
tell you
care
about
about
later.
the.
Only Wise Hermit. Not only does she listen to Insane Clown Posse, but she also, like one of the members of the band, is a furry.
The warnings. I take them into consideration. I know that
Go on.
Writing fan fiction about me.
There we go.
the
You
government.
know he does that,
just
right?
saying-
He writes fan fiction about me. I don't know what to do about it. Anyway, carry on.
It's like a one-sentence DM. By the way, you're a furry now.
No.
Like until you travel
can
yourself and experience
piss
things,
off.
I think if I lose weight, I won't need the CPAP. I don't think
Espresso
so.
fudge.
But yeah, if it's so dangerous,
Okay.
Qatar Airways, exactly. They're increasing their flight. There's a lot of flights to Syria. Yes.
Yeah, but you didn't take that way, did ya? No, because it turns out you couldn't. You went to Istanbul, then to Beirut, then to Damascus, because you couldn't.
Mhm.
Next visa run. I expect 2 weeks, because wasn't it 15 days or something before she has to do something?
If she legit got a visa, yeah, she has to leave every 15 days, I believe.
That's ridiculous. She's
Mhm.
not
And
surviving.
expensive.
And also, how's she going to do that constantly? That's the dumbest thing. I expect her either back in Canada or off to Malaysia or Thailand or somewhere. I don't know. Maybe Mongolia as well. I don't know.
For me, I think the best way, because it's still a bit unstable and they do postpone, cancel a lot of flights. And if you take
I
a
wonder why.
flight to Damascus airport,
Do it
I heard
fast.
from other travelers that you need to pay an expensive visa fee. But if you take, a lot of people take the route where you go from Beirut directly to the land border in Syria. I didn't have to pay a visa fee or anything. I saw a couple of really obese people this morning here. So, but probably not the
Carry.
Don't touch my puck!
Learn your
I haven't been on
lesson,
insulin
chap.
in a while
Leave my puck alone.
because my blood sugars are pretty stable with the.
They won't be for long. Get one of those precious fruits you like. Get an orange. Watch that blood sugar go.
the metformin, and I find if I don't eat, like pig out at night, in the morning my blood sugars are like almost normal. So that goes to show you.
Absolutely nothing. You're super morbidly obese, Chantal. Casey Louise, over the years, many a thing have been written, and I have all of them saved.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
remember getting them back in 2015 when I started on YouTube. And some of them are horrendous. One involved me and Ron Jeremy that a friend of
Yep.
ours wrote.
It-
Yeah, these exist, and I've kept all of them
Yep.
because they tickle me.
And
Eating
they're
at-
nightmare inducing.
Yep.
Late at night
For
before
you,
bed
anyway, not me,
and no activity.
because I'm a stud.
And for you too.
High
Don't
blood
lie.
sugar
You
bees.
were.
Oh, she's not in Damascus. She said she was in this stream. If she's not, Tess, thank you for the correction. Because I didn't know that, but she did in this stream say she was. So if she corrects herself during it, then I haven't heard it yet.
Meg's
Sweet love.
butthole. That's what happened.
What are we talking about?
Sweet love, did you pass that away?
Mhm.
Babe,
Stop.
Dad. The fan, Dad.
That's good.
Tell him to leave Puck alone. He keeps timing her out.
Right, cool.
Cut off food at 7? Yeah.
Yes, I yelled.
Beware of the yeah. Yeah.
That fan is
Sounds
so
like a lawnmower saber.
loud.
Loud.
Syria is currently experiencing a highly dangerous and volatile. Anyways, whatever. I don't care.
We say you don't care.
Jeez.
Wait until shit hits an actual fan and realize just how dangerous things get. Because you are not going to be this smug,
Yeah.
entitled, arrogant, too prideful for her own good person. Like,
Yeah.
nah, you are actually done. You're cooked.
She's being
I don't know,
so
I'm not afraid-
flippant about the people in her chat's actual legitimate concern.
Thing is, years ago, not so long ago actually, they were giving her money to go and do beezes at cafes and stuff. She wouldn't do it. She's like, you don't tell me what to do. Like, but
Yeah.
they gave you the money to do it. Go and do it. If I had a goal, like I've had coffee goals, didn't I? And one was to get the new side panel. I used it yesterday for a stream on Twitch. I used it and it worked
did.
brilliantly. I was so happy about that.
Mhm.
You know, I've had goals to acquire bits and bobs for the cabin, for the bar. We got the new bar stool.
Mhm.
It's actually there. I might use it for some of the not worth cork streams. Put a bottle of whiskey on it
Mhm.
and then spin it.
Oh, okay.
Careful because it spins to go up and down. Might spin it like
Ooh.
me just to video the bottles rotating. So
Mhm.
I think it'd be kind of cool for a little.
Nice.
I was like, oh, this is awesome. You know, that
Mhm.
stool's great because I've sat on it. It's a little, there's an ever so slight wobble, but it's minimal. I think I can tighten it up, but I need my dad to help me do that. You know.
Okay.
But I think, you know, if you have goals and you have things you want to do, you should need to abide it. That's why I have a coffee goal. There is a reason for it. And again, you will know once we hit the goal what it is. It's a bit of a cheeky one, but it's not for me, so it's all right.
I'm not afraid to
But, do you
to-
remember when she was taking donations for meals that she was going to do? She couldn't even do that, and it was her idea.
And then she got
And she
angry.
refused.
She
You know,
got angry when people
when they
told her.
wanted it.
It's like, hang on,
Mhm.
they paid for it. Oh, you don't tell me what to do. Well, I mean, if you just said,
Yeah.
I don't get this money for another month, which would have been accurate, they would have let it go. I would have, because for those who donate by super chat, I don't receive that till August now. That's quite all right.
Mhm.
I'm not going to be like, oh, give it to me now. No,
Mhm.
that's just not how this works, and that's all right.
Yeah.
But man,
And,
go on.
Oh, sorry, I caught a chat. Tess Trueheart. It's outside Damascus. Nobody in the city of Damascus needs to get water or have limited power, limited shower and toilet. Okay, thank you for that info.
That actually is really useful.
Yes, it is.
I didn't know that. But this is where her saying where she might be or where she is contradicts what is fact then, and that's good. Barstool bees. Well, it's for not worth cork. That's why we needed a stool. My dad and David have both complained they needed a stool. I don't share this sentiment because I don't mind standing up.
Yeah, let me get that link.
Omegon, if Chantal was a famous YouTuber, would she be Miss Obese? I like that.
What I'm afraid of is not living my life.
You're cancelled now, though. For the dad joke there, Snickers.
And
Not
I really
Knivel,
feel like,
Monica.
you know, I think it's, I don't know, I think roughing it for like a while is going to be good.
The link in the chat Leon has just posted is to a YouTube channel I run with my friend David, where we do whiskey stuff. There was a recent episode we recorded at the bar, actually, not so long ago. 2 samples from 2019, we went through those, and we just talk and BS. And we have it on Discord, so we talked about the Discord. I did put some of the messages on. I think I didn't put the messages in the end. I should have recorded the messages. I forgot to.
Can't remember.
I forgot to. It's fine. It has virtually no views, though, because we haven't been active recently. So, by all means, go subscribe, because it would appreciate it. Karen, watch it all. There's some shorts there, too.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to put a playlist in there as well.
Okay, so I'm going to now. I want to now, because we're at 141. I cannot be asked, but I do want to go and have a look at the other live stream. Is that okay, guys? Can we do that? Can we go to this one? Stupid effing. Fair enough. This is the most recent live stream. You couldn't pay me to go there. Syria is stabilizing, but I don't think it's like Canada. You need 2 years at least for it to be suitable for foreigners to visit and live in it. That didn't last very long. Nice to see you reunited with Salah. I'm so excited to see more Syria. You sound happier to be being back with him. Assad is gone, but new leader is questionable from good. Yeah, he's questionable. Why? Because Al Qaeda. Seriously. There's no negativity. Be safe. Countryside is beautiful, much better than Kuwait. Blah blah blah.
Thank you, Snickers.
I reckon she's deleting comments. By the way, 20 comments. Let's
Yeah,
refresh
probably
this
is.
and have a look.
Yeah.
Shall we refresh it? Let's refresh it.
Let's do it.
Right, mute that. Oh, not mute. Let's just pause that. Let's go with newest first. Oh, they're sucking her
Not
off.
long, Gilly Witchy, I don't think.
What?
Of course they are. How long are you going to be?
Oh, my chat hasn't moved. Oh,
Uh-oh.
give me a second.
Oh, no.
I have to close it and come back. I'm on
Mhm.
your mama's channel. Get off my screen. Bish.
As you were checking to make sure that's actually who it was, same as I was.
I don't see Gilly Witchy's comment at all. Oh, it's further up. That's why. Yeah.
mhm.
Okay. I thought my chat frozen. No, okay. All right. My fault. Right. Let's have a look here. So this is set to 1.5. There is some captions, and we're gonna see what happens.
Well, let's see.
Got nothing so far, guys. This is like yesterday. Oh, hello. Oh, this is lovely.
That was nice to come into.
Nothing quite as beautiful as seeing roads built up on the side and all of it looking like it was the foundations of buildings.
It's gonna be wobbly.
Leona does have a channel called Wildling Darlings where she does narrations and audio porn. Go give her a subscription. You're welcome.
Not bad.
By the mountains, to the right.
Yeah.
Hi, Wildflower. Since you're late,
Smash like you fascist.
who said that?
Hey, Mila. Berkshire. Veronica Yella.
Wow, she's right. This is beautiful. I don't think I've seen terrain look so monocolor since Iron Man 1.
Are we in Mexico? Rosie?
Hola, amigos.
Yeah. We're in Mexico.
This car brand is, it's actually not a Temu car. They couldn't afford that. This is AliExpress.
Excuse me. Oh, Jesus.
Be kind, Fernanda. I mean it cold, a bit spicy.
If you need to go to Leona's channel, click on her name, Wildling Darlings, and it should take. You should have a channel. Go to channel option. Go give her a follow.
Syrian princess. Red room dollies. Real talk. Hello. Hey, Italian.
Hey,
So
Wait,
this was
Carla.
this was originally a 38-minute live stream. Yeah, cut down to 11:38 apparently. Either that or the 38 was what people remembered. This is not even 12 minutes. The internet's so bad. She's on her phone. She's live streaming in a car for a drive. I'm curious what she was doing at this point. Like, were they scoping out how they're going to get the money sorted?
I don't know. Somebody said earlier in chat that some people had already scoped out where she was headed by just the road signs. This is my thing. For freak's sake, she knows that certain, let's say farmers, certain people on Twitter, they live for this shit because she put out a call to arms by saying do your worst. So this is fun. This is a hobby for people.
These motherfuckers.
So
right,
the outdoor stuff is stupid.
These motherfuckers basically spend all day playing GeoGuessr. Okay, you know that's what's happened. And she did set the challenge, so they went and got the best GeoGuessers out there to find her. It didn't take them. That's why they found her former office building, shithole prison apartment.
Yeah.
Like, that is a fart box.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest about it. You have been on the internet long enough. I'm going to get into a whole TED talk. She's been on the internet long enough to freaking know better. I have no sympathy. I have no pity when they find her and when they cause problems because this is what she put out for.
I finished my whiskey now.
Finish your whiskey.
I've already finished it.
But I'm like, she didn't have to have the camera pointing
Link your
out.
channel,
The camera
woman.
could have been. Oh, God dang it. Okay, fine. She could have had the camera pointing inwards at the car so it wasn't as easy to see the stuff going on.
Doesn't matter.
I do not
It's a
believe in
weapon.
cow tipping. No, the internet is. I do not believe in cow tipping, but when you do stupid shit, I'm going to sit back and laugh like every freaking body
I'll be
else.
honest. She's in Syria. As far as I'm concerned, you are fair game now. You are straight up fair game because you've chosen to go to this place. This is literally, by definition, this is a hellish existence. You've chosen to go there, though. You are such a what you. I think she thinks that she's some kind of benevolent like savior, white savior or something. Like, no, you're a loser.
Hola, amigo. Alicia, he's driving fast. It might seem that way, but yeah, he is. Funny, driving very pretty. Yeah. Jesus, Ida. Yeah. Inside the town and that, there was a lot of, like I said, a lot of olive trees. I don't know what kind of trees these are, but. Hey,
They're not olive, and they look very arid.
Mike, I seem happy. Alhamdulillah.
Cheers, Gilly.
There aren't any lines on the road. Yeah, that's true.
Gilly.
You just kind of have to
Oh,
imagine.
wait,
them.
just hit send too.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I
So
I can't.
What
with
was the
stupidity.
purpose of this? I think this purpose: test the borders of crossing them and find out where the nearest actual ATM is for her, because she's going to need it. Imagine going to an ATM and withdrawing $20 when she would need to withdraw, as she mentioned, for a monthly rent, a couple hundred. She'd have to find somewhere a bit more profitable, unless she can start selling off her body fat. In Nirvana, she's a proper tryhard.
What?
Really? I get an ad? Are you out of your mind? I'm going to just leave it like this. I can't be asked. Give me the skip button. Thank you.
Yes, give him the skip button. There we go.
There's lights.
There's a few lines.
Can't
Hey,
Chantal
Lan.
make money off me. That's just not okay.
I just thought I would do like a quick
Enjoy
live.
your
It's not
luck.
going to be too long because
Late,
I just wanted to show
okay.
you guys. We're just heading out somewhere. Coming to P8 Ball. Well, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I'm halfway across the world, but I appreciate
Well, not for long, I'm sure.
the invite. We're just enjoying the AC of the car.
That's probably another reason why they went in the car, because of the AC.
That's exactly why they went in the freaking car. She needed that AC. And Cinnamon Girl, my understanding is he was denied entry to Canada.
Before they even.
So I don't know how she thinks
Well,
she
he
could
was,
get him
He
in
was
there.
denied before she went to Kuwait.
Yep. mhm.
Because the intention, if memory serves, was to get him to move into that mansion they were looking to get with Peach.
Mhm.
Remember?
Yeah.
I believe that the intention was to have. She can bottle and sell her sweat. Don't give her ideas,
Mm,
because somebody will pay for that.
mhm.
Hey, sweet love. Yeah, I use my CPAP.
Yep. Not for much longer, because it will break soon, no doubt.
Check out PBS Frontline. Am I in
Wasn't
it?
she using her CPAP like it was a freaking oxygen
Fugitive on the loose.
machine? Like legit oxygen machine for a little while?
I don't remember.
Sealing.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I think she was sealing, as they call it, and wearing it on streams.
Oh yeah,
You're not,
the bed.
yeah,
bound
you're
bit,
not
yeah.
supposed to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
I don't have.
Look at the brown sand here. It's very good for farms.
Yeah. It's rich in nutrients.
Shame that it doesn't look
What,
like
you
that
gonna
on the
eat it?
ground, because that
Like,
ground looks like death.
Yeah.
It looks like, actually, it does actually look like somewhere I would go just to film reenactments of basically every stereotypical Arab movie ever made ever.
yeah.
Basically, this is not something to brag about. Look at the sights, everyone. Guys, look. There's a bike. Look, guys.
Yes.
There's hills in the background. There might be some food there. It will be imaginary, like an oasis, but you never know. Idiot.
You to get vegetables, fruits, easy.
Yeah. There's a ton of
Well,
fruit.
she's mentioned her, no insulin, but she's mentioned metformin. She mentioned that again and again and again in the previous stream. I can't see this ending well for her, though.
Stands and
It's dry and desolate,
Hey,
yeah.
Lover, are you living in a city?
That's it.
Yes, but we're heading somewhere else right now. So
You're not moving already, are you, Chantal?
we're heading somewhere else.
It's suitable for the agriculture.
Yeah, this area. Yeah, there's a lot of farm areas, and then there's the city like Damascus. And
New
So,
cars just arrived to Syria.
ah,
I love it. He's a very comfortable driver. It looks fast, probably isn't. But now imagine Chantal was driving here. First of all, it'd be haram. Second, she'd crash because she's Chantal.
you gotta like move over, buddy. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
I love the road safety rules I'm seeing here, guys. This is some real safety.
You saw. Ayoni, come in. Wash my feet.
I know, he makes me yawn too.
Sorry.
Talking about yawn.
Oh, okay.
Shabdum's-
Well, smash my goal before I die of sleepness. Thank
He
you.
was guessing. Yeah, no, we're just heading to a different part of. We're driving around Syria, like the country area, and just thought I'd go live chat with you guys for a bit.
Oh, I can imagine that's a swampy and very sore area of hers right now because of the lack of washing.
I don't know. Gonna be filming some things for another vlog. That was a little close. Yeah, we live on the edge here, so.
Won't be much of an edge when it's being turned to rubble.
I just saw a clickbait title. No, not clickbait. I'm really in Syria. Not yet, man. It's being prepared. Hey, Anel. So, yeah. It is the same time as it would be in Kuwait, 5 p.m. Are you gonna get water? Well, I'm pretty thirsty, but I put French accent when I talk Arabic. Is this the sherry? This is the Syrian sherry. Actually, there might be checkpoints up ahead. We did just pass somebody with like a bunch of guns. Hey, Tanya.
That's not something that makes me feel reassuring, does it? It makes me feel on the edge. It makes me feel uncomfortable to know that there are checkpoints with guns. It just, again, I said this last night, I am not comfortable with that level of what they think security is. It really isn't that.
Red room.
Apparently Damascus does have a McDonald's.
Are they really a tip lover? Oh, well, I mean, I don't know.
Damascus has a McDonald's, does it? You sure it's not like the Russian one?
Yes. I don't know. Yes, I will admit I just Googled fast food locations in Syria. Apparently people were excited about the KFC opening. Apparently there is a McDonald's.
Oh,
Let's
she
see,
will undoubtedly. If there is, she will be mukbanging it in no time. But she needs to get her money sorted first. Because how's she going to have it?
Oh no, they closed the KFC. Never mind with the KFC.
Oh, no Chimkin. Oh.
No Chimkin.
I would feel sorry, but it's Chantal.
Yeah.
Don't know what to say. I mean, hey, Melanie. Yeah, I used my CPAP. We didn't run out of power until about noon, and then, you know, nobody has power right now, it seems like. Maybe if you have solar,
Does
but...
Monica.
I feel bad for you, Chantal, but this is like having no power at all. I mean, bam.
Yeah.
I assume you're fast charging.
we thought we had solar, but at the place we're staying, but it's not.
And
It's
she
another
can't
source.
use the car for everything, be it charging her phone or the AC, because of how expensive fuel is over there.
So that's a good point. Additionally, in this, that she's just admitted to the correction we needed, that there is no solar on the roof. Whereas earlier someone had said that, we weren't on this stream to know it, because in the previous stream she mentioned, because Salah confirmed it, there was solar on the roof. Turns out there isn't. So to whoever that was earlier, thank you very much. And she'll definitely starve. You're eating chimkin. I am eating nothing. I might have a little biscuit before I go to bed later, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But we're not going to, you know, invest in solar in a place we're not going to be staying at long term, so...
Oh, where are you going, Chantal? Please, tell me on the doll that you think a map is. Where are you going? Are you going to go somewhere nice?
Oh dear.
You know what you should do? It's a bit out there. Might be a bit outside your price range as well. But there's this lovely, quaint place called Georgia. What have you considered that? Apparently, they do really good peach pie.
We just have to deal with the situation right now as it is, you know?
Apparently they do have Uber Eats in Syria.
Sucks to be her. No. These moments. I'd rather watch the Dexter clips thing than this.
Well, I don't know about that. Aircon, there's like aircon. It's like so nice. Like, you guys, like.
Hang on.
Thanks.
Birdemic. Are we talking about the movie Birdemic?
Oh god.
Because that Eco Warrior movie stuff was the best. That's some of my favorite cinematography I'd ever seen in my life. I'd watch it again. 10 out of 10, honestly. North
Exactly,
Korea.
Alex.
Pastas. I wouldn't mind some cheese and crackers, to be fair. But only with a nice glass of port.
Wait a minute, you're going to make us do one of those videos where we're like, we greatly appreciate this offer, but we're now going to pass this off to X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. But instead of cheese and crackers, if you want to support me and maybe I'll buy cheese and crackers with it, by all means, super chat it. We're not here for much longer anyway, so thankfully.
Yeah.
Keeper of the homestead. Being hot makes you so tired. Mike. Well, a lot of people probably wouldn't. Hey, Lily, not staying long term. You scare your bus, we'll be flagged. What? Flagged for what? Saber, no power for
No,
5 hours.
Wildfire, he can't. There was a travel ban on into Canada, into America, into the UK as well, concerning people, I believe, from Syria. There are a number of countries on the list, and him being Syrian means he's not likely to get into Canada. He's been denied multiple times now. Oregon, that's an opportunity. Go from the East Coast to the West Coast. That's a good idea, yeah.
Yep.
Good luck getting her in there first, of course, being outside. I mean, you guys are used to dealing with pigs, though.
Yeah, we don't have solar right now at this one place we're staying, so there's regular power outages here because, like I said, the infrastructure is weak after many years of war, so they have to rebuild. And anyway, whenever there's no electric during the day for a few hours, we'll just need to go out because I want to make content anyways. And
sit in the car with the air conditioning on because it's the only time of day where you can justify it, even though fuel is quite pricey, which is very interesting.
There's AC in the car.
Oh, this is grainy and horrible and clunky
Crabby.
and lagged and
Yeah.
Amp battery? Ah. Yeah, some kind of battery. Granny. Lovisa, hello. We're going fast. RCP. Speed limits. No idea.
oh,
I don't see it.
This is bad.
Yeah.
A Chuck Usery board. Oh, I don't have one of those
Okay.
because I'm not middle class enough.
Sign.
1 out of 10.
110? Oh.
Oh, night, Snickers. You take care.
Thanks for being here, Snickers. Even with your dad jokes.
Hey, Brenda.
Wildflower.
Keeper.
That
I mean,
was one of the first thoughts I had.
What?
Julia, they're in a nice air-conditioned car while that poor cat is sitting in a hot box.
Yeah, I try not to think too much about the suffering of,
I know,
of
I
creatures
know.
they don't care about.
I know.
Program for Syrian refugees. Hope they never find out. I hope they don't either. I'm not entirely convinced that Chantal could handle Argentina, but it will give her a reason to hate the English at least, because the Falklands are ours. Get wrecked.
Happy to be alive.
I guess she always sounds stupid anyway.
No, that's not near us, Pondu. Hey, Cleo. Am I going to prepare a meal? Well, don't know. Maybe whenever we get to his house. I'm a brave woman. Yeah, it's more of a dry heat, exactly. Like Middle Eastern heat is more dry. Thanks, Mike. Yes, or maybe the olive trees have their leaves. The olive trees, like little.
God, this is giving me a
pines.
tick.
It is so bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're near the
Oh,
end
look
of
at
it
that!
as well.
Look at the fingers.
They're like bulging biceps.
Like this short. I don't know. They're really pretty. Hey, Larry. No, we're going to Slaw's house right now.
But hang on. Where are you staying elsewhere then?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at the closed caption.
An essay. Well, she said they're going to Salar's house. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Then. If you're going to Salar's house, where are you staying then? You said you wanted to be with him and your cat. Explain to me now why you're going to Salar's house if you came to Syria to be with him, but he doesn't live with you. Yet you're married, aren't you? Make this make smegging sense, bitch.
It's not ready. Oh, that good. Yeah. Yeah, the cell service is not the best, but
We noticed because the stream's almost dead.
yeah, Laura, it's our new Syrian Sherry.
How is she going to be able to make any money even though she can't get her hands on it if she doesn't have service? And people are not going to watch streams that look like this constant.
I honestly could believe
Look,
she's staying
yeah.
in a Syrian hotel. I could believe that.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
And that the cat was brought in or smuggled in just to keep her company while she's there.
Hello, Yasmirs. No crazy frog yet. I know you guys miss it.
No, we don't.
You mean our house? Our house in the middle of the east.
Oh, shut up.
Actually, weirdly, that wasn't the worst line she's ever done.
True.
And I do like madness, so I'll let that go.
Yeah.
I'm funny.
You're not. Okay. But you haven't answered the question
car's cheap.
because someone
Not
else
really.
noticed. Bitch.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Okay. I know, I keep
She was
cutting out.
Static in the
Straight
background.
down.
Not the static, man. Oh, dear God.
Hello guys, come on.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
really
the cat
blurry.
does not like her.
No, it doesn't.
Sorry, guys.
Reason.
may have to just. That's why, like, you know, Juice is at home.
There are YouTube videos from 20 years ago that are in better quality than this.
I don't know yet, Nubby.
I know Hermit. I know. You said it a few times. She's definitely.
I don't know if I can say it. I think the latest my computer. The problem. No, my reception is.
Staying with his relatives. Now he owns his own house, probably a family house. Ah, Ardnet, thank you for that information. I appreciate that.
Thank you, dear.
Well, you must love your man so much. Yes, I do.
And Gilly, but she's not allowed to.
Yes,
she is. This is a live stream, is it not? Let's have a look.
Obviously.
Did she make it on the stream? Let's find out. Get off my screen, you horrid little thing. You cretin of an ad. Oh, it's over.
It's over. Okay.
Alright, let me just go live for a second and just go back slightly. She made nothing. She turned on subscriber mode, but she made absolutely nothing on this stream.
Yeah,
and she ended it early.
Yeah, I think their service went out.
Doesn't surprise me. I feel bad for her, but I have no reason to want to. I am, however, sadly, going to have to end the stream here. We've run out of content, and I am getting tired at my desk. So, may I just say thank you to everyone that supported through liking the stream. 209 likes, I appreciate that immensely. To all you wonderful people that super chatted, I will end the... I can't end the goal, actually, it will end itself. I'll end the poll, though. Can she live without Putsin? Putsan, sorry. The answer is no, or poutine, as others called it. A lot of you voted on it, 404 in fact. Thank you again. I will probably not stream here for the rest of the week, actually. I've got work to do. But thank you for joining, and go sub to Leona, and we'll see you soon. Say goodbye, Leona.
Bye, everybody. You've all been wonderful. Appreciate it. No.